Yeah, we're here.
Woo!
You're watching Lagging Out Live. That's how you know it's a fucking Friday, and this is an 18+ stream because I'm using the word fuck. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, new fans, old friends, new friends from Long Island, New York, and all over the world. This is Lagging Out Live.
Hey. Chat. Pop out chat.
And that's not Blacklight Oni.
Huh.
There's Blacklight Oni.
It's just not a Lagging Out stream without some sort of a
that's
technical
my
difficulty.
fault. I forgot that. There we go. To my right, she is here. She is the glue that brings us together and keeps us in line. Our very favorite Marine. Please welcome Blacklight Oni. He's got guns, literally and figuratively. Please welcome Hero, the IT guy.
Oh, special announcement, everybody. This lovely lady right here, it's her birthday today.
Happy
birthday, gorgeous.
Everybody says happy birthday and that you're gorgeous.
Oh my God, she looks like a nature woman, like Gaia is her best friend or something. She
looks like Gaia is her best friend, he said.
No, that dress looks really good on her.
That dress and that wig looks great on you.
She made both.
Wow,
Excellent
that's amazing.
Work.
She made both.
Good job.
Ooh, pineapple up soda's butt.
It's just not a Lagging Out stream without Badger threatening Soda with a good time.
Wow. That shit worked.
And he is the only co-host that runs at 60 frames a second. Please welcome Soda Pop.
What up?
And of course, I am the HGIC, the head Guido in charge. I'm Chieftain.
What's up, Gazoo? So glad to see you. I know I was missing last week, and I'm going to be missing next week, too.
Oh, no. Don't make sure you check out Beam and Bandit as well. If you actually put our two streams together, it looks like we're in the same room. And I'm so pissed because Beam and Bandit has like this nice little snowflake like projector going on. I have reindeer and mine fucking broke right before the show. So like it's all blurry and shit, and I tried to keep up with Bandit, but who can keep up with Bandit, right?
Yeah, well.
You know I love Bandit because when I watch her streams, I don't watch it for the game she plays. I watch it to give her the support, so you guys should give her support as well, because everyone in our streaming community who actually streams actually gets those shout outs, and we only promote the best of the best. So you want to make sure you hit that. But I'm guessing Bandit is just like, she's kind of an early riser, so this is kind of late for her. So she does like, those 7-hour streams.
God,
like with Apex. I don't know how she does it. With Octane, of course, which is the best character in Apex.
I just don't see how anybody could do that long on a first-person shooter.
I'm surprised she hasn't hit in partner. That's the most crazy thing. Like, she would say 4B, he's a keyboard guy, and I would say he's like a little better than Bandit from just playing with the keyboard. It looks like he's a lot faster, but like I like watching them both, but I think she would actually say the same thing. But I'm trying to watch her because I want to get to the 200,000 points on her stream, so that way I can do a custom announcement on her stream. So I turn it on and I watch it and I like grade my papers and stuff, and I'm like, man, it's taking forever to get to 200,000. But like the flex on him, I totally stole from her. The flex on him that we have, I stole that from her. But
wait. Oh, dang, you changed it. Never mind.
What? What'd I change?
You changed the lag coins, dude.
I changed. There goes Soda. Soda kind of disappeared there.
Oh no.
You might.
He's got a reboot.
Okay. So you get to see my smiling face for about 2 minutes here. But while we're doing that, we can do the audio announcement for the crybabies and the snowflakes out there that get offended by everything. So we'll just do the audio read for this instead of the visual this week.
Attention! The preceding content is intended for mature audiences. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of the Lagging Out community, Lagging Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're under 18, get bent and pound sand.
Thank you so much, automated response. We appreciate you. Let me drop to my 3-shot here. Good thing I'm prepared for stuff like this. There we go. And that's not Soda Pop on the right, but that is Hero. But we do have a 3-shot here. So until Soda gets back, we'll just run with this one because, you know, the Stream Deck XL is your friend. And Bandit, you can actually buy a... there's a stand for your Go XLR, and it comes with a switch, so you can actually turn it on and off, and you don't have to keep it on all the time. It's like $40. I swear by it. I have my thing sitting up like that. So, but yeah. So let's go to let's do another read here.
I got one for Bandit.
I love this.
I'm from New York. Fucking fight me.
There we go. Yeah, from New York. Fucking. She actually has her own. I think I have that on. Do I have the Jersey Shore thing? I know we're not from Jersey, but every time she comes in, I want to play this.
I cringe.
She's a big Christmas person, and she's loving the cold weather where she's at. I'm not telling you guys where she's at because I don't want you to stalk her because she's awesome. But yep, she got the Italian flags out there. There we go. But
Halloween forever.
You're more of a Halloween person, yeah. So I thought you were a Christmas person for some reason. I know there's someone, you know, Bandit's a Christmas person. Yeah, she's like she's all about it. Actually, this is she likes the cold. I look at snow and I get arthritis in my back. Let's see here. If you scan that image, you can actually donate to our PayPal. I think that's what that QR code does. And let me just hide this so we see wonderful Oni in brilliant motion here. Tree is up and everything. Same here. I've got all my inflatables up. I'll send you a picture when everything's working, which is probably never. But but yeah, we'll take a look. We got to hang out more. We got to do like kind of like a buddy stream, but our schedules are crazy. But she's my little sister from another mister. I love her to death. She's the only one probably mouthier than me, if that's possible.
X to
Okay, I'll be right back. Just got to go clean up. Yep, no problem. Go make me a sandwich. No, just kidding. Don't forget to subscribe to us on youtube.com/lagginout. That's youtube.com/lagginout. We have the Tri-Bar Awards releasing this week, December 1st, so you'll be expecting a drop, 1 or 2 videos. I might squeeze them all into one video, guys. I know I told everyone on the staff I might split it into 2. But these guys are so great at recording videos, and they cut out all the bullshit. I can actually probably squeeze it into a 9-minute video. So we'll see what happens here. They did a great job. Oni's and Hero recorded theirs, and so did Soda, and they're fucking hilarious. They're great. You guys are going to love the Tri-Bar Awards. The only real awards that we don't get paid to give to companies. But, of course, if you know Oni does the Try Hard Award, and it's like she loves to hate it, so it comes off in the video very well. So you did a wonderful job with that.
I know she doesn't want to hate these things. It's just these people give her so much reason to display it.
Absolutely.
The vitriol is palpable because every one of us knows the correct answer.
Yeah,
How
and
do you not fucking suck?
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is always so simple.
Yeah.
Listen to your fans.
Yeah.
Don't hate your own fans. Don't insult your own fans. Do not give your own fans reason to cancel you.
Yeah.
Just stay neutral on any of these weirdo fucking topics. And make a good...
America Great Again? Oh, sorry.
make a good riveting product. Don't try to get political with it. Now, if the story has politics in it, that's one thing.
Right.
Yeah, like
But if it
Dave's
doesn't-
Star Trek.
Politics, it's kind of part of it.
Star Trek famously has been very progressive.
Well, I mean, the whole concept of Star Trek, even in the 60s, is a socialist utopia. So that is the underlying story of Star Trek. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Are they pandering now? No. Are we more attuned to it now? Yes. That's my opinion on it.
Disagree because the
That's 'cause
quality.
you're wrong. No, I'm just
I
kidding. Go ahead.
disagree because I'm right here. There's a difference between telling a story within the frame of reference of that social structure of the Federation and then what they have been doing with Discovery and Picard up until, well, actually, season 3 of Picard is actually really good. But everything before that was just absolute dog shit.
I enjoy it. Like, I went down the rabbit hole of Star Trek. I enjoy it. I sustain my my personal life. I watch stuff in entertainment to escape the everyday life and the hardships that we have to deal with every day. So what I do is I watch Star Trek just to enjoy Star Trek, you know. Oh, what's Q getting Picard into now this week, you know? That's what I like. That's what I particularly enjoy. And like James Kirk and of course all that stuff is always a great debate between Picard and Kirk, right? And you want to see a nerd fight, you just tell Star Trek people like one and they just start getting triggered about the other thing.
You're missing one though. Cisco's
Deep Space Nine. And Captain Janeway as well, right?
Janeway was Voyager, if I remember
Voyager,
correctly.
yeah. Like, we're just talking captains.
I mean, yeah, I guess, is Cisco a captain, though? I can't remember.
I don't know, Deep Space, I don't know. I don't know if he is a captain or not.
I just remember the very first episode
I like Cisco, he was good.
Of Deep Space Nine was great because you got to see a different side of Picard. Because in the very first episode, it's Picard, and then they hand off the show to Cisco, basically. And his ship docks with Deep Space Nine. And you get to see Picard walk in, and he straight up tries to pull rank because he's an admiral now on Cisco. And Cisco's like, I don't know what organization you think you're from. You are God on your ship, but this is my station. So chill the fuck out.
That's funny. I don't know how the hierarchy works in the Star Trek universe, to be honest with you.
Really no different than the naval rank structure, honestly, because everything space, when you're out in space and starships and stuff, they default to the Navy's method of pretty much everything down to their language of ship movements and stuff.
But then also remember, think of it as
Wesley Crusher is the absolute worst. You can't put Jar Jar in that same comparison, brother.
Oh yeah, I
sorry.
think
go ahead, Oni. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Oni. Sorry.
You've got your ship, and it's got its own like biome going on, essentially, its own culture, its own ecosystem. You've got all the folks there doing their thing.
Right.
So although everyone has a rank structure within that, then you start getting into, well, what about multiple ships in one unit? Who's going to be the top rank then? Right. Then you go, well, we're at a space station. Well, whoever runs the space station is telling you where you're going to go, what you're going to do. They're going to have, next say. But then there's planets, or then quadrants and then solar systems.
Yeah.
So although I'm not as knowledgeable about Star Trek, that just, I'm sorry. I've already heard some really stupid military news this week that the absolute gall of, hey, well, I'm going to do what I want to do. And it's like, bitch, you're on my space station. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm. I wish you were in a live I was in last night, Oni, because there was you would have put this Marine in his place because he was being
okay. What did he do?
He was being he's a communist. He flat out said
that guy again?
Different guy.
Oh,
very vitriolic.
Just as bad.
And like, you know how you guys in the branches give each other the business, you know, you're like kind of like, you're a squid, you're da 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 da, right? And it's all in fun, right? This guy was so vitriolic towards a Navy guy. He's like, what do you know about guns? You're a squid. And I'm like, the guy deals with gun manufacturers and does it for a living.
Hang on.
And I was so
He's
upset.
a Marine, mouthing off to the branch we answer to.
Yeah. And I was very upset, and like, it got me upset because I know a lot of good Marines, and I ran into this guy, and I'm just like, I wish Oni was here to put him in his place, because this guy.
Oh, he wouldn't listen to me. He's gonna call me a walking mattress, because as a female Marine, I must have fucked a lot of guys. That's okay, dude. You didn't get any action. There's no reason to be all butthurt about it.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, well, you're in the band. And I'm gonna say, bitch, I was an expert rifleman 3 years in a fucking row, and I actually qualled on pistol. What did you qual on? Your mom's dick?
No,
what
the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, he was like, you know, I love you guys. You know, I have a lot of friends that are in the military, specifically Marines. So I was mad for you, and I'm like, I'm glad Oni's not here, and I'm glad, and at the same time I wanted her here, because they were talking. It's like, well, my friend was in the engineering department, and he knows a lot more about guns than you do, and I was like, he was telling me that, like, this is what he flat out said to me. He was talking about, I'm going to go into politics really quick and then go out. He said that, like, because he said, so everyone should get paid the same. A street sweeper should be gets paid as a doctor. I go, wait a second. I go, so I have 9 years of education, and you want a guy who's a janitor to make as much as me? Fuck you. He's like, oh, you think you're better than everyone else? Chieftain thinks he's better than everybody else. I go, no, I pay for that skill. I should get paid more. Oh, you think you're better than everyone on this line? No, you're not listening to me. And I was doing this. You're not listening. You're not listening.
And he's the Marine going, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Did he ever say what his MOS was?
They were doing that. They did the MOS, and I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know I was going to have this conversation on Friday. Otherwise, I would have written it down for you. But I think he was in a lot. He was actually in Camp Lejeune for a little bit. And
there's a lot of shit that goes on in Camp Lejeune.
I know, but he said he was in Afghanistan in like a bunch of different places, and someone actually checked his MOS on there, and it didn't fly to what he was saying. So it's like, oh, now you're saying it's stolen valor, and like, I'm not a real Marine. I'm a real Marine. Da 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 da. And it's just like, I am a real Marine because of this, and this, and like, I have my DD 214 right here, but he didn't give the correct MOS or something, and they called him on it. I don't know what MOS is.
Military occupational specialty. That means that's what our job is.
Okay. To be fair, there is a possibility, a very, very good possibility, that the MOS qualifier changed between the time that said person was in service and now. Because I know that my MOS for starters, I had 2 different MOSs. Actually, 3 different MOSs, but that's a whole different story. And one of them doesn't exist anymore, and 2 of them changed since since like the mid-90s.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Marines do not have tankmen anymore. They got rid of 4th Battalion. Rest in peace, 4th Battalion. They've been making a lot of changes. So is it possible that his MOS simply was dissolved or turned into something else? Sure. But
maybe, yeah.
There would still be a paper trail. And the thing is, look, I have a lot of insecurities. As everyone knows, it's not a surprise.
Everyone has insecurities, Oni, but yeah.
Someone who is reasonably confident and proud of their service, or knows that they serve,
right,
no matter how much of a shitbag they may have been, would not have to denigrate other service members or anyone else on this fucking planet to prove that you're a Marine.
Right.
If you carry yourself with honor, courage, and commitment, you will be identified as a Marine. If you are having to try it that fucking hard, somehow I get the feeling you barely made it through boot camp or something. I don't know. He's not the type of Marine I'd want to lay my life next to. No. He's not the type of Marine I'd want to have holding anything that goes bang, boom, or explodes.
If any Marine I would have, like I would want to be you in a firefight. You know how they have like dog holsters? I'd have an Oni holster because I'm so fucking long and tall and lanky, and I just like throw you and like you just go like honey badger on their ass.
Thank you.
I'd rather have you than him. I'd rather have you than him. That's for sure. And I say that with all love and admiration. You know that.
There is something in particular that actually aggravated.
I cut off Oni though. I'm sorry, Oni.
Oh, you're good.
Go ahead, Oni.
No, I'm typing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Hero.
There's something that just that you mentioned that he said that just really irks me. Now, in the office or in my place of work, I have literally at least 2 people from every branch of service that I work with that are prior service. And you best believe that the brotherly, sisterly vitriol flies. We
it's out of love and admiration.
Make fun of each other at every turn.
Absolutely.
And
we do it here.
Even the guy that was in the that was in the Navy. Now, mind you, he got out in like I think it was the 80s. He got out of the Navy, and he's in his very early 60s. He's actually kind of reminds me of Oni because he's about as tall as Oni.
He's like is he like an old codger, but he's kind of like Oni in a way?
No, he's the stereotypical old sailor.
Ah, gotcha.
Motherfucker's got a dirty mouth, a dirty mind, and all of the jokes to go along with.
Oh man,
his camis are mostly salt.
Yep. and when like, and it's kind of funny. He has no problem. Like, you know that he's a real one because he has no problem with the fact that I am okay. I'm not half his age, but I am significantly younger than him. But I am in a position. Not necessarily of authority, but I am in a position higher than him. And he defers to me on a lot of like advice and things going on in IT. He's like, what do you think I should do? Where should I go in my troubleshooting next? He's very real about what his skill set is. And it's funny because he'll be like, hey, what am I doing wrong here? I'm not getting anywhere with this. And I'll come over and I'll be like, well, you did forget this step right here. But after that, you should be fine. And he'll be like, and he'll just stop and he'll look at me and he'll go, why'd you let me do that?
Like he's blaming you for his mistake. Yeah. I love that shit. Yeah.
That kind of a funny guy.
Yeah, he doesn't take himself seriously. Like,
I
did
did text Soda, by the way, to see if he's good, but I haven't gotten a response yet. But he makes the joke that like he found this great joke that he told me and told just about everybody else that was prior service in the office. And it was like, it was a visual joke. So he's like, here you go. Picture of Army doing PT in the morning, picture of Marines doing PT in the morning, picture of Air Force doing PT in the morning. And then it shows a picture of a dude in his Navy uniform sitting at a bar. What's PT?
Oh no.
I was gonna ask if the Air Force even did PT. What's that, like shuffle the chair across the room?
Oh no.
Now, but when it comes down to the thing that this Marine said in particular, what do you know about weapons and shooting? You were in the Navy, like seriously? Fucking seriously?
Well,
I'm sorry, but they got some of the biggest guns available to the military if you think about it.
The guy I was talking to,
fucking cannons on the ships.
Plus this dude, the dude I'm talking to, he's got his name is Sheesh on TikTok, or his name is fucking Sheesh, because everyone has a fucking in front of their name and that's like their little group. Welcome back, Soda. Yeah, he's back. Oh boy.
Can you hear me?
And yeah, I can hear you. He's got like a cool RGB stuff behind him, and like he's talking to the guy and he's chill, and I'm thinking like, why is he like? why isn't he usually triggered? He's in Houston and everything. And it's like, why is he triggered? And like, notice he's rolling a fucking blunt on TikTok. And it's like, that's why he's not mad. but
I didn't know that was allowed.
It was like, I think he did it off camera, but you can see him like doing this, but usually, but he's more conservative libertarian, kind of like a lot of our group is, and a lot of our chatters are. But this guy was so far left, he was communist, and I'm like, why aren't you going at him? And it's like, I'm like, he's just sitting there, and he's just like letting the guy just like go nuclear, and he's like, yeah, dude, listen, I work with a billionaire. It's like, you want to be a billionaire? I was like, no, I don't want to be a billionaire. It's like, yeah, all you capitalists want to be billionaires, but you're fucking slaves to the system, and da-da-da-da, and you don't know how to use guns. It's like, the guy was literally all over the place, Oni, I'm just like, I can't, like, I have a scorecard, and it was filled up because he kept on jumping from topic to topic and moving the goalposts. And I'm just sitting there, and I have you're not required to have a camera on. Basically, it's to set up here, and I'm just going, That's all I'm doing. Just getting them better.
Here's my thing.
Still, I'm sorry, Oni. Still, that just aggravates. What do you mean? What does he know about guns?
His name is Maximo, by the way, on TikTok.
Fucking guns in the military, damn near, are on ships.
Right? It makes zero sense, right?
And my thing though is, communism's all fine and dandy, as long as you're at the top of the food chain.
Right.
You think that you're just going to be allowed to do whatever you want? That's not how that works.
No.
Oh, you don't write the proper poetry for the propaganda machine? Off to the gulags you go. Oh, you don't live the lifestyle that would be beneficial to the party? Well, sorry, you're taking up space. Or
what's this? Thought crime? Yeah, off with his head.
It's all fine and dandy up until you realize who has power. And with capitalism, which is still, I don't like comparing communism and capitalism because they're two very different. They have crossover regarding where they fit in terms of governing bodies and control, but capitalism is more about the economy, whereas communism is about at least to me, the way I see it is, it's how things work, how people want to govern themselves. And the problem is,
you're more right than you realize, Oni.
Yeah,
communism just you're entrusting yourself with everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't trust people farther than I can throw them.
And you can't even pick up half of us because we're fat. So
I can't pick up most of you because you're nowhere near where I live. Also because you're beefier and taller than I am. So why would I entrust myself in the care of other people? People who more than likely they're going to want to look out for themselves, which is fine. But it's going to be at my expense. How about you take care of yours, I take care of mine, and if we have to, we'll shake hands, make a truce, and then we'll go our separate fucking ways after we're done.
Right.
Being able to take control of your own life is more liberating, terrifying, but liberating.
Yeah,
so,
I think that's fair.
For this Marine...
Also, there's there is no governing body in true communism. The community governs themselves.
But that's the thing. Most of these communist governments that we hear of, they're socialist.
Socialist, yeah.
Always dictator. There has to be someone at the top telling all the plebs what they're going to do.
Because humans are stupid, and we haven't evolved to a point that we can be accountable for themselves to have a communistic society. Because we always have to have a leader. We always have to have a leader or some sort of order. We're like we're like fucking roaches compared to aliens. But
here's the thing: it's either we are completely selfish because we have to have power, or we despise self-accountability, so we shove it over to someone else so that it is never our fault and we can always be the victim.
Yeah.
And that is not a mindset I go behind. That is why I am fiercely protective of my independence.
Yeah.
And that is why I have an issue with that Marine because
His name
he
was
sounds
Maximo,
like the
by the
type
way.
who would be, it's everybody else's fault. And
Right.
I'm just not down with that. Last I checked, the Marine Corps didn't teach me that shit either.
No. So you would say that it would be beyond good and evil.
Oh,
which
quite.
brings us into our next topic. A mixture of good and evil.
I'm sorry, I gotta so before we before we return to the topics at hand.
No, that's too late.
Ghost decided to make a comment about how he doesn't care for the designs of the post World War II warships. He likes his floating death to look like a boat. And my response is, but the current version of floating death is much more efficient. And his response is, well, I'm sure they could find a good way to mix both. To which I say, I'd like to see you argue with that 30+ millimeter shell.
Wow.
Give me a few weeks, I'll build up my bullet immunity.
Oh my god.
If there's any of you left, sir.
What, Mexicans?
What?
Mexicans?
Because he's Mexican?
I was trying to think of a quick clip, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, because he's Mexican.
My brain shut off at the moment. That moment.
Am I too low or too loud? Or
no, you're perfect.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, I had to do some quick surgery here. I don't know what the fuck happened.
With your mixer blow up or something?
Yeah, it just stopped working. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So I had to throw the other mixer on. And
doesn't that sound familiar, Chief?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, PTSD strikes again.
Yeah. I'm blocking that out. Shut up, hero.
Well, I want the $500 one, but it never went on Black Friday, so I'm kind of pissed.
Of course not, because probably everyone's buying at regular price, so they'll give you the other stuff. But I went on an eBud spree, so I got these, and I got regular monitors for I'm gonna put it on. I tried to get it together like in 5 minutes, and that didn't work out. But let's talk about Oopsie Soft's 20th anniversary fuck up here. So this was great. This is why NDAs are important, folks. This is why you don't give stupid people important jobs.
Oh, you mean like the director of the Marvels? Wait, I didn't say that.
No, that wasn't out loud, was it?
Whoa, dude.
If it was just 2 hours of Brie Larson's boobs, it would have been a better movie. But
maybe.
But whatever. Hey, big, small, they're all good to me. But anyways,
we smack them either way, right?
But speaking of of that, beyond good and evil, this could be like, I don't know, Oni's cousin here. There's a lot of kind of looks like someone who would be related to Oni.
Racist.
Kind of like a badass. Yeah, that was just badass. But anyways, any context? Anyone want to jump in on this context? I'll have someone set it up, but someone probably set it up better than I can, to be honest with you. So if any of you guys want to set it up, I feel like I'm about to sneeze.
Hero.
Do you have this one, Oni?
Oni, hero.
I need a hero.
If you would like, I could, be a diversion for a couple of minutes while you finish that.
No, that's fine. Long story short, this is for on behalf of Rogue Raven. Shout out to you. We love you.
Oh yeah.
This was a cult classic title, so a little bit technically I was a wee child when this came out, but
who was a wee child?
I mean, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Kind of in the cult classic kind of vein. Long story short, Ubisoft, in their infinite wisdom, has been kind of tossing around ideas of, hey, when are we going to release certain games? We're going to do remasters. We're going to do this, that, and the other. So, did they release this game? Yes.
Like 5 minutes, right?
Did they mean it?
Yeah, right.
No. It apparently was an accident. Someone clicked the wrong link or put up the wrong connection.
accidentally.
You can't
put
fix
the
stupid.
game out, and then they tried to retract it. Except they realized it's the internet, and the internet is forever, so it's out in the ether now. So then they had to announce it that yes, they did release Beyond Good and Evil, but they weren't
supposed
they
to.
didn't mean to.
Whoopsie.
So they're kind of stuck. Now, part of me goes, why would you be ashamed of this? You should be wanting to make accessible, these good classics, but how do you fuck that up so badly?
Like, I'm confused because how do you accidentally spend hundreds of thousands of dollars remastering a game, and then how do you accidentally spend hundreds of thousands of dollars of man hours remastering a game? Like, if you don't do this sort of thing, because the context that I remember, and I could have misunderstood the context, is that Ubisoft did this, but forgot that they don't generally go back and do these things and remaster. That was the understanding I had. So maybe it was a misunderstanding, but how does production get to this point before you say, wait, we don't do this? Stop.
Well, right. I don't think it was remastered though. I think it was just ported properly. Which doesn't really make it any
properly, and porting for video games don't generally go hand in hand. They generally don't work very well, but they do happen.
I mean, yeah, but still, the idea of we're going to release a game that we've had on, in our vault for years, but someone released it too early. I mean, I've heard of sneak dropping stuff, like
on a DL.
One of the most,
shadow releasing like they did with
they do that on Pornhub a lot.
They'll Half-Life 3, they'll sneak it in like, oh, we're gonna do Half-Life 3. Never fucking happens.
Yeah, they sneak it right in.
Yeah.
Or
sort of like,
oh hey, we're gonna sneak release this really cool D&D module without advertising anything else. Yeah. But a whole video game that just slipped through the cracks.
Right.
So my understanding, just to recap, is somebody went and added the wrong game package to the release cycle on Steam, and then they tried to take it back, and oops. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
There is no edit undo in life, hero. I've tried.
Damn,
there is no edit. You didn't turn in your learn it, you got a 0. Just the way it is.
Oh, but I did. I didn't grade it.
Yeah, right.
I'm professional.
I
forgot to turn my homework in on time. Yeah, well, I forgot to give you a grade on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to give a fuck.
Yeah,
right.
It's actually auto graded. That's the worst part.
Yeah. It's robot graded.
That's even worse.
It's crazy.
It puts the onus completely on the student, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are responsible for your own grade. So if you get an F, it's kind of fucking your fault.
Well, the funny thing is you got a 59. He needed a 60 to graduate, and he didn't do the last 3 fucking assignments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I must tell you guys, like my class, my last motion graphics class, they were fucking amazing. They did so well. I'm so proud of them. They were actually, I taught them the principles of animation, which is not in the curricula, but I shoehorned it into one of my things because I felt it was important. And their their stuff is so good, dude. Like, I'm so looking forward for you to get my students at 140. I'm like, yeah.
I actually didn't get 130. I have 120 and 200, so I won't get them until.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they fucked me again. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm unprofessional.
You're unprofessional. Stop with your avatar. So yeah, I don't understand. There's got to be some fail safes to get back to this. I would imagine like I was just a grunt in the pit, like moving pixels around. So I wasn't in a senior staff position, of course. But there's got to be a fail safe, Hero Oni Soda. There's got to be like a nuclear football where it says do not push this button, where it releases it, and like someone messed up somewhere really bad, and I'm afraid like they got removed from the company because that's a firing offense.
Could be a marketing ploy too. Like
that's a good point.
That's
a really good point.
Really see Ubisoft playing 4D chess at that level. Sorry. We're talking about the same people that released an unfinished game with characters and no heads and eyeballs and floating mouths.
We're making excuses. What you're saying? It's like we're trying to defend them. I think Soda's just playing devil's advocate here.
I've seen companies. I've seen production companies that did that, and they did it.
You trying to get a word in, Soda? I'm sorry.
No. Why would I?
No, go ahead, Hero, then Soda.
I've seen companies do that, Soda. So, I mean, just don't see Ubisoft being smart.
I think it's funny because I was watching Charlie Kirk the other day, and he was talking about the book Beyond a Good Evil. And the kid was like, "Oh, I played the video game." It was, it's a video game, and then like a couple days later, this happens. So it's just
no.
I'm probably, it's probably just coincidence, but
maybe
that's a scary coincidence.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
It is.
But you're right. You would have to go through a big fuck up, and I'm sure some passwords had to be entered, and maybe somebody was getting fired or leaving. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of for this big of a fuck up.
Yeah.
That's that. There's no coming back from this.
No,
right.
Of course not. But like I said, it just could have just been hey, something fucked up anyway. We're just gonna give it to everybody or something, whatever. I don't know the game. I haven't played it, but like I said, I've heard of it. But
I wish you would make these Thank you, Badger.
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me.
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I'm trying to find the two shot of me and you, but I can't find it. All right, there it is.
Getting dizzy.
I know, me too.
My neck's like crack, 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 crack.
It's the arthritis. The arthritis.
I'm old.
I'm old.
I think there's only so many times I can, go with the why meme before we've beaten the dead horse too much. I think it's paced now.
It's because this new generation is going into senior level positions, and you see a lot of things fucking up because Gen X is retiring.
I agree.
We were like the super glue that brought everything together, and now there's people that are not accountable, that wore helmets while riding bikes and had to have safe spaces and timeouts instead of getting punished, are in charge of all these people now.
Are you talking about the people that would go and meditate
accepted,
during company yoga time in the company gym, and then have 4-course meals that were catered from their $100,000 cafeteria?
I didn't know wearing a helmet on your bicycle was such an issue, since it's supposed to protect that thing called your brain. But
no, it's hardcore,
not
man.
My days, not my days.
We drank from the hose, didn't wear helmets and stuff. That's what that comes from.
I mean, helmets were optional. Helmets were optional, but I think that's also what's wrong with Gen X at the moment.
we have harder heads
and smoother brains, apparently.
No. You forgot, you didn't hear me say it because everyone was talking over each other, but I said present company accepted, of course. You guys are the exceptions to the rules.
Yeah.
I think you know that. I don't have to keep on saying it, but I feel like I have to, so that way
you millennials are trying your best. Are you really, though?
Some of us are.
Some of you guys are, yeah. Definitely.
That's okay, because some Gen Xers like to keep shitting on people as if they didn't raise our generation. So, whose fault is it really?
I mean, my daughter is her mother's fault, not mine. So
no, exactly. That's the thing. I really despise generational arguments because we are products of our generations from each other. So you have, yes, there is personal accountability, of course, break the mold, take control over your own lives. But at the same time, if you set the stage for them to be failures and then you're complaining that they're failures, you have absolutely no one to blame but the person in the mirror. So I find that to be a pathetic argument, because people who, you're just trying to find some reason to get up on somebody else for something you didn't fucking earn. You had no say in what generation you were born into. Give me something else to work with, because I'm not going to.
I told God I wanted to be a Gen Xer, and he brought me down at that time. Now I lost my cap because it shot water in my eye.
Sweet.
Um,
Probably not the first time.
So
I know this one for once.
Yeah,
I know
tears.
this one too. So Oni, I don't actually participate in the generational argument. I participate in the making jokes about it.
Oh yeah, no, making fun of everybody, always a safe bet, because everybody is guilty of something.
That is true. It's like I said, have you ever broken the law? I'm like,
why the fuck would I tell you?
Exactly. I go, is breaking the law meaning I got caught, or breaking the law meaning I get breaking the law and then get caught? So where is the spectrum there?
Have to get caught.
Okay. So this week's trivia: what is the nickname of Marcus Persson, creator of Minecraft? A. Notch. B. Steve. Oh my God, I should have read this before I went on the live. C. How do you say that?
Hero
Brian.
Hero Brian? Is that how you say it? Okay.
Yes.
That's a good question, and I don't even know what Minecraft is. So
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
I had a fucking thought. I need to grab my charger from my computer because I'm a fucking idiot.
You're not.
You're
stupid.
not
You're
an
not
idiot.
That's what she says. I'm like, I'm so stupid. She goes, "You're not stupid. You're not an idiot."
Although I will say that for your punishment, you have to wear the hood up for the next 20 minutes.
Then I can't see anything.
After you plug your computer in, silly.
Nerd thug life.
By the way, these are great.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I have a folding one.
My
Is
computer's
that
right
Bluetooth?
there. Oh yeah.
Nice.
And
That's
it can
cool.
connect to 3 different devices. So
nice.
this one is for my my Acer laptop. This is for when I connect it to my phone.
Cool.
And then this is for connecting to my MSI. Some smart.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have you program my shit because I can't do that stuff.
Programmable Bluetooth is fun. I have a folding keyboard that I use for my tablet and my phone. Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck. Bullshit. I still say bullshit on them. Sorry. I thought we weren't allowed to do this. Thought y'all made a deal.
Yeah, we made up like no Wizards of the Coast and no Call of Duty, right?
Well, obviously I didn't get the memo. Actually, no, I remember the conversation, but
I'm in the top right hand corner. I just noticed that.
Fucking. Oh Lord.
Look at that no chin, double chin thing going on that I try to airbrush with a healing brush. I just noticed that there's flaws.
So I let Chieftain explain this. I'm gonna give you my thought on this bullshit.
All right, I'm gonna say this is the mark of genius and 20 years in the making. So apparently, Activision is jumping on the AI bandwagon, in the ways of making the game great again by eliminating things that make the game less fun. One of which is campers, people that don't play objectives and sit in corners to pad their KD, their kill-death ratio, to make themselves feel better and get bragging rights when they talk on live shows or when they talk to other randos in the Activision Call of Duty community. The AI works as follows, and it's ending today, I think, on a Friday. The idea is that if you sit in one spot for over 60 seconds, you get a warning from Activision that you are not playing what's in essence of the game, some sort of arbitrary warning. You do it again, and Activision boots you for 24 hours. Because you are camping in a non-objective game. You're camping in an objective game, and you are not. You're kind of destroying the fun for everybody else, which campers have been doing for over 20 years now with this game. So the only thing that they do, in my opinion, have to get rid of next is sniper rifles, and the game would be perfect. And this actually makes the game better for everybody, because this is not Battlefield. These maps are meant to run and gun. It's a fast twitch game. It's not Battlefield, a 45-minute game where you can have snipers and set things up. That's not how this game was ever designed, and people manipulate it, and using camping to do that, to pad their kills. Camping, in my opinion, is not a legit strategy, and everyone who camps should go step on a fucking Lego. Soda?
I still say this bullshit. Like,
well, you're wrong, but go ahead.
Especially for those who play hardcore, because that's kind of one of the things. Like, you know, find you a nice cozy spot, kill some people, get your kill streaks. This has been going on. Like, I still think, and if it is what you're talking about, you sit still for 60 seconds. Can't you just crawl forward and crawl back?
Strafe, yeah. You can probably, but you see movement there.
I agree with you. They can take sniper rifles and shove them up somebody's ass, because I don't think they.
I hate those in that game.
I hate motherfuckers who no scope.
Yeah. It's one of those skills that doesn't show a lot to.
I was definitely well known for no scoping.
Oh, were you?
They had a professional sniper try to no scope balloons or something, and I think he hit 2 out of like 100. Like, that's literally.
The only ones who's allowed to no scope is Whittle Bears. That's because we know her. That's the only one who's allowed to no scope in the whole Call of Duty community. That's all I have to say.
Yes, Ghost. It's the weekend. You can put it up there if you want.
So you're into rifle being up your butt. No, he's holding it at the butt of the rifle. I think that's what you said, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did I say that correctly? Was my terminology correct? The butt of the rifle?
Yes.
Yeah,
that would be fine. The big side. That would hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oni, Hero, do you have any opinions on this? I know
so
Oni doesn't play this a lot, but
I mean, I really don't either, but
yeah.
So the general question that I'm seeing in the chat right now is, how does the AI work? And as Chieftain explained, it's basically calculates when a player stops moving on a map. And, well, that's kind of the best way to determine who's camping and who's not in these types of games, because you don't want to stop moving. Because when you stop moving, you're much more vulnerable. Unless find a good hiding spot in a high traffic area and you're out of sight and somebody runs by and boom, you can catch them. The whole idea of the AI
specifically in choke points.
Yeah.
So
the whole idea in that is that, like Chieftain said, these types of games are fast-paced, high-octane, high-action games. I've not been very partial to first-person shooters for quite a long time. I feel like Call of Duty hasn't really been good since probably the Black Ops era, but then again, I haven't regularly played Call of Duty since really probably the second one that came out.
Wow. World at War was really good. You can actually clan up in a lobby,
which is pretty cool.
Team up, which is a great feature that they got rid of because it was a good feature.
But I don't know. I'm kind of two minds about that. Because really, Call of Duty was designed with fast-paced action in mind. Versus, I've been always very partial to sniping in games that I have a sniper rifle, and I will snipe a motherfucker from basically across a zone.
Right. And Badger was saying gun game's the best when you have a group of friends in a private lobby, and if you drink, it's funnier. It's like that. You just run around and just like I remember Badger was telling me she'd run around and just start stabbing people so they would lose the level of their gun and drop down.
Yeah.
But we're talking about hardcore ranked lobbies, core cut lobbies. Like that's where the camping really happens, is in the hardcore, which drives me crazy.
I mean,
and Soda laughs at me all the time because I get fucking smoked. He's like giggling and laughing at me on a live.
Well,
like, you fucking suck.
You could literally lay down like next to a sidewalk and grass and nobody's going to see you because it's hardcore.
Right.
There's no mini map unless somebody. Of course, now it's so easy to get a UAV. It's like,
Well,
UAVs were always 3 in a row. 3 or 4 in a row.
Well, if you have the perk, the noon is just 2.
Hardline.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hardline perk just drops all the perks down by 1 kill. Yeah.
There's no mini map in most of, well, at least there wasn't in most of the games.
It's in all of them, but hardcore.
All hardcore has no mini maps ever.
Right. Yeah.
But if I showed you the menu, it's hardcore, it's core, it's ranking. There's
50 million.
It took me
now.
like Soda was there. There's like 18 different games and to get to the game that you want and weed stuff out, it's so difficult to navigate now.
Apparently, it's worse than this new one too. They said the UI was UX UI was horrible.
The user interface is fucking trash. The game I played.
I'll be honest. I got a buddy that said he likes the new one, and I was shocked. It's like,
does he play on console or PC?
Well, because I know his situation. I think I'm willing to bet it's console.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't
My
played
friend plays
one
console.
on PC. I've always played them on console. So
Yeah.
I was just shocked because in general, the general consensus that I've been hearing is that people hate the new one.
They always say that with every iteration of
I mean,
game,
it
but
was
they
like
keep on fucking buying it.
80,000 negative reviews, but yet they're still got 600 hours in the game.
Right. Yeah, they bitch about it. They're
That's
like,
the
what's your
one I
KD,
love.
Chieftain? It's like, oh, it's one. It was actually, my last one was 0.7. I was horrible at it, but I never played. So I haven't played in 10 years and then play. Not going to be good. Oni? Any opinion on this?
You
Yeah.
can't milk those.
Go for it.
I don't tend to play in games that require more than just my console and my hands.
Yeah.
Partly because I'm not a very good gamer, and partly because I don't want to play with other people, generally speaking. If I want to play with someone else, I will fucking contact you.
Right.
Don't find me in a lobby. You probably won't. I know of one game where I fucking did it, and I don't even know if the servers are still up anymore. Well, it was a PlayStation 3 game, okay, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay.
So no is the answer to that.
No.
But here's the thing. Let's say I am I spend $60 on this fucking game,
Right.
download it, decide to play it. So I own the game.
Uh-huh.
I don't want people to tell me how to play my fucking game. If you don't like snipers, don't allow snipers in the game. Don't complain when the option is there. Snipers are a perfectly valid form of killing because they're good at what they fucking do. And remember, it's just your ass out in the boonies, hoping and praying your ass ain't gonna get got.
No.
Okay? It's a lonely, lonely existence out there. So you can tell people all you want that Call of Duty is XYZ game, but people are going to play however they want. Does it make them wrong? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but they spent the money and they bought it. So I think this AI will wind up biting them in the ass.
It's
because
a beta.
you're
It's a beta. They stop it December 1st.
Oh, I know.
And they're
I
going to
find it
evaluate.
difficult to believe that for this type of offense, they're going to ban someone for 24 hours and then, I'm guessing, higher penalties the more it happens on a game that they purchased. I don't see this going well. And again, if you don't want people to be camping or anything, and You think snipers are campers, then get rid of sniper rifles. Sniper rifles are. I'm sorry.
I said that, yeah.
But sniper rifles are a perfectly valid weapon, and snipers are a perfectly valid form of combat. So if you don't like it, it sounds more like you're just butthurt that they're better at it than you.
No, because they run around in no scope. It's like not even. It's just kind of a glitch in the game. It always has been.
But here's my thing.
The maps are too
if
small.
You are good enough to hit somebody in the head with a long rifle weapon that deals massive amounts of damage and then it's almost guaranteed a kill on hit if you get them in the head.
On hardcore.
I would say that's a skill and not a glitch.
But here's my thing.
It's not valid. It's not
like
valid.
Pow, 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 jump, pow, pow. That's it.
But if no scoping is such an issue, why hasn't it been rectified in the decades it's been around?
Because then half the kids would quit. Kind of like we took a shotgun out, half the kids would quit.
Kids shouldn't be playing this game anyways.
Yeah, you're right.
So I fail to see what the problem is.
They're still playing it. And the maps are small. They're not designed for sniper rifles, in my professional opinion.
And half the 12-year-olds that slept with my mother. So
I'd never met so many 12-year-olds that had sex with my mom than I ever played on Call of Duty.
People like that.
You see, yeah. I've met your mom, and she's a very nice lady. I feel like she would not stoop to that level.
No.
You probably beats buck out of them, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know what? I'd be more scared for their life than anybody else's.
Yeah. Like
you said you did what to me? Bat! Frying pan from across the fucking map.
Fucking 10-pound wooden spoon. My mom has thrown knives at my brother when he was little. That's how bad he was.
Oh my God. Are you sure that's how bad he was or how angry she was?
He was bad. He was he was always getting in trouble.
And you were always getting yelled at for it, right?
I was the good son, believe it or not. I was the quiet one. Like, I always did what I was told mostly. And he was always the rebel that did everything. Hero, you've been in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I do everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
and no matter what you do, you're not doing it right.
That's true. I told you that so many times. That's like it's like easy. Like
I'm honest. Like
I don't do everything in the house, but
I enjoy your company. I enjoy your family's company. Don't get me wrong.
Right, they're great people.
But I am absolutely terrified to disagree with either of them.
Oh my God, that's funny. Chieftain's mom in COD dual wielding cast iron pans would be OP as hell. Yes, and you know what's funny is we do have cast iron pans here. So but you know how fucking heavy those things are, guys?
Yeah.
Cast iron are crazy heavy, bro. Like I have to
Yes, Oni. Fuck the golden gun. Watch out for the golden chocolate.
Oh yeah, definitely. Chontla's more Spanish thing. But yeah.
Well, I mean, the Philippines is kind of.
Oh, Philippines, yeah, that too, yeah.
Spanish country. Well, not exactly.
Oh,
kind of
Spanish colony.
Spanish colony, yeah. But I know Soda seen that, like being a wrestling fan. Like they actually had the Latino World Order people, and they did like Chontla aiming, and the girl she's like Puerto Rican from New York, and she had the Chontla, and they had all the Latino wrestlers have like little things on their head, and she would throw it like just to show her accuracy, and they'd go, they'd be holding like this, and then would go over and they go, and they do a thumbs up. It was like a whole inside joke. It was really funny. And like they introduced the Chontla on Raw, which was really great because there's a big Latino groups in the WWE, and I'm like, what is that? But like talking to people of Spanish descent or Latino or Hispanic, it's the culture is very similar. You're throwing shit at a kid, so I mean, it's just, it's
now what would make me laugh about that even harder is if the girl was intentionally missing the thing on the dude's head and just trying to hit them in the head.
Right? Yeah. She's like she's got to be like 5'1", 5'2", and for a wrestler, that's pretty short. So, but
well, to be fair, most of the women aren't exactly very tall in wrestling.
Rhea Ripley is like I don't know how tall is she, Soda.
Well, yeah, that's not a fair comparison. She's a tall
Charlotte
glass of
Flair.
water.
Charlotte Flair is like 5'9", 5'10".
That girl is also a tall glass of water. So
yeah, she's just married a Puerto Rican man. She's like, she was ripping on Dominic Mysterio. She's like, I have a man at home. He is Latino and has a thicker accent than you. He goes like that. It was a great line she delivered to. It's soap opera for dudes. It's just hilarious to me. But anyways, I digress. Don't camp, otherwise you're gonna die or get kicked out. So, haha, I win.
Nice.
So I'll be buying the new one soon and playing with Hatter again because he's starting
Keith's on YouTube. What up, Keith?
Hey Keith, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
Just said that I look like 1970s Bob Seger.
Sweet.
No, not enough chest hair showing. Hold on, let me fix that.
Oh God. There's a clip. That's gonna be a thumbnail.
Not that again. God damn it.
Beat that dead joke a few times.
I think we found our son. I think I found my son. Here he is. There he is.
Sweet.
Hey,
awesome.
Leave this kid alone. This is great. I love this.
If that person was a teacher, I'd have problems.
Oh my God. Someone was talking about this in a live and they brought me up on the live and I put my headdress on. And they're like, "Oh my God, you're gonna get kicked out." Like, tell me you're indigenous. I'm like, "Nope." And I go like this. You can't see me. I go like that. I go. No, I'm cosplaying as Elizabeth Warren.
Wow.
I'm Pocahontas. But this story is so infuriating from the propaganda standpoint. It's ridiculous. You can't do anything anymore in any society without catching shit from somebody who's gonna virtue signal you, right? So if you guys haven't heard this, I guess you want me to take it, or does someone else want to introduce this?
I'd say I'd say between you and Soda.
Honestly. All right, Soda, go ahead and grab this. This is a sports thing, so
all right. So this young kid right here that you see is a Kansas City Chiefs fan for football team. You guys, I know you ain't sports ball people, but basically this kid dressed up as you saw him at the game, cheering on his favorite team, which is the Chiefs. And somebody
just a fan of me
tried to cancel this kid for being racist. Worst part about it, this kid is Native American. So he kind of backfired right in the dude's face, and the guy, I can't remember his name, has done it
Karen.
before.
Karen!
Oh yeah,
his name is Karen.
Forgot his name.
His little name is fucking Karen.
He's tried to come out and apologize, and the family's like, "Nah, we're getting rich instead," you know. So,
congratulations, asshole! You got Nicholas Sandman. Just saying.
Now he's getting that money back.
Yep. Now he's getting that wampum.
He's gonna get season tickets in the skybox is what he's gonna get.
Okay, he's gonna be sitting next to Taylor Swift and shit, bro.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
The Swift suite.
So to kind of add on that, since that was the quick version, basically the article was written on Deadspin, a sports publication.
Right.
By the way, I mean, if you could call it a publication, might as well be
we're a bigger publication than they are. Anyways.
But
right.
The image was posted on the article that showed just the half of his face that was painted black.
Right.
No, we're not talking about Metallica here, guys. But it was just the side that was painted black. And the author in the article went as far as to say that this kid was wearing blackface and that he was appropriating the culture of Native Americans by wearing the headdress. And why should the league allow this to continue?
It's horrible.
And shortly after this article was published and posted on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it these days.
Right.
I love how Twitter is so quick to slap down idiocy now. Now it's still got its negatives, but the community notes was just chef's kiss. Immediately it got community noted stating that this article is misleading. The image is inappropriately displaying something to color the opinion of readers. This is a hit piece meant to paint this kid as a racist when he's really just painted as a fan of his favorite sports team. He has two colors on his face, the sports team's colors, red and black.
Yeah.
And the fucking author of the article came out and said to all those people trying to say there's two colors on his face, it doesn't matter. It just means he's doubly culturally appropriating, blah, 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 whatever. He just doubled down and tripled down. And then the mom of the kid came out and said, hey, you done fucked up because he's also 80% Native American.
Hey guys, do you know where the lagging out colors came from?
Paint your face black, I dare you.
My high school was red, yellow, and black.
Hey, the name changer dude.
Thank you.
Thank
Name
you.
changer dude. Thank you. That's where the color of the logo for the company came from. And which is Sachem High School, which means Chief of Chiefs, which is where my name came from. Hey Karen, come cancel me, bitch. Come and get me.
You gotta paint your face black, Bird.
I don't like painting my face.
Oh.
What's black and in chains? That's a good question.
No.
Oh, let's not.
No, let's not.
Let's not.
Let's not.
I have an idea, but
do we know who the name changer dude is?
no.
I do not.
Okay.
The way with jokes.
Yeah, this is just, look, all I gotta say is you get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine Juicy Soleil?
And quit picking on kids for fuck's sake. They're at game trying to enjoy themselves with their dad, bonding, and then this happens. Come on.
He knows who his dad is. I mean, this is a good thing.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, what is this kid? He can't be 11, maybe.
They said he was 5. I'm saying he's like 9.
Oh, okay,
maybe
then.
9. But I'm
Okay.
sorry. Why is this full-grown adult trying to cancel a kid?
A kid.
Clout.
It's not like he has a
Clout.
YouTube channel. Or
I
he's on...
saw somebody that made a video on this.
Yeah.
And the guy straight up said the demand for racism. I'm sorry. It's saying he was saying that the supply for racism can't meet the demand for it. So people are just creating
that's a
problems.
Great point.
Yeah, they're making
that
shit
is a
up.
great point.
Yeah, I feel like Ghost that man's parents just knew that this guy was going to be a piece of shit.
How does he spell his name? Does he spell his name like Karen or is it Carin?
I don't know.
But
the dude's name is Karen, and it's just so perfect. Too perfect.
Oh my god. You can't write better commentary than that.
I feel like I've beaten this up quite a bit. Oni, I
you
feel like you should have some say. I want to feel the fire in this one. Buckle up, guys.
The pain. Blacklight Oni's intake on Native American Kid.
Like you said, he's a kid being picked on national TV by a grown man.
Right?
You handpicked that photo.
Bully.
You are having an issue with a sports team who is trying to identify itself through the culture of the place. Which is kind of the fucking point, to identify yourself and create an identity. The child is not wearing these as a form of disrespect.
No.
He's enjoying it.
Right.
If you look at it, I mean, just look at the level of detail.
Yeah.
That is not just a costume piece. That is a lot of work put in there.
It looks
All
ceremonial.
That beading, all the feathers, all the hand wraps for the feathers. That shit takes fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like if you've never had a chance, go and look up videos of some of these garments being made. Like
they're amazing.
Certain cultures, certain regions, of course, depending on what was available, would make cloaks out of the feathers of birds. One of them, especially with the Cherokee, were turkey feathers. Hundreds of turkey feathers, hand wrapped, joined into a cloak. So basically, the warm pockets of air would be caught between the feathers, and apparently were very, very warm. This isn't something you just fucking do. Okay? And this kid's, even if you want to take it out on this kid, he's how old? There's not another more appropriate way to handle the situation? And 3, again, we're just going off of looks. Oh, you must be white because of this, that, or the other. Oh, you must be this type of Asian because this, that, or the other. As if all Asians are the same. As if all Caucasoids are the same. That's not how it fucking works.
Exactly.
How about you let the kid be a kid? He's not pretending to be, oh, you know, I'm a savage. It's like, no.
No.
Because, you know, there was that stereotype of, oh, you know, natives were savages.
Right. The uniforms are red, black, and white.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be a chieftain. That he wants to be the leader. He wants to be the one kicking ass. How is that a bad thing?
That's me. He wants to be me.
He's having
Not many
fun.
people can be me.
Why would you suck the wind out of his sails? He's having fun at a fucking sports team game. It's a game.
Exactly. Who
fucking cares? So it's
ridiculous.
Okay to dress up as a furry, to wear the costumes of like Bucky Badger or like Richie Tiger or any of these guys. That's not a problem, even though tigers are not fucking native to America.
Right.
But
they're in Detroit and Clemson.
but this kid
I'm so mad
dressing up
that.
as a chieftain in the Kansas Chiefs. Kansas Chiefs, right?
Chiefs, yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's an issue.
Why? And again,
the dude spells his name wrong. It's CARRON.
How do you know he isn't part of the culture?
They don't. They just jump to conclusions.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Like that's like someone assuming, oh, you must be a weeb because you like Japanese culture, and it's like,
I'm Japanese.
What the?
Right. Yeah.
My mother and her entire side of the family would like to have a talk with you, but most of them can't speak English. So
yeah.
Just because I don't look Asian enough for you is not a fucking problem.
Right.
Okay.
I would like to meet anybody that says you don't look Asian, but that's, you know.
I don't think I do. I think I look like some weird kid, but anyways.
I also lived there for like 8 years of my life, so.
Kid, eh?
Yeah, so if he's not offended, if you're offended, that's either a you problem or that's a cultural problem. Let the kid be a kid, okay? Just who fucking cares at that point?
Exactly.
And then instead of apologizing, you throw a tantrum like a child. That is
crazy.
I mean, I'm not mad that the family's not accepting his apology now. I mean,
nobody is.
No cash.
I mean,
make that
you went
money.
after a kid that was dressing up to be a fan at a sports game in the stadium. In fact, hilariously, This kid was featured on TV at numerous other games with his family wearing this exact same thing.
He should start the YouTube channel now.
Yeah. In fact, there were fans, like there were people that were watching this happen.
Yeah.
That they went and they posted screenshots they took on their TVs where the camera zeroed in on the kid at different games. So it's like, And I later found out that this very same news urinalist, as I like to call them,
urinalist,
because they're nothing but I don't think that I would even want to go as far as to pee on one of them. And
gonna use your face as a toilet seat, drip drip drip.
What the
but anyways, I've
gonna
found
pee on you.
I've found out that this particular journalist, using the term loosely, of course, has a history of, well, writing baity articles. And on top of that, has gone as far as I would go as far as to say he's racist.
No.
Very racist.
He can't be racist. He's black. There's a rule. There's an unwritten rule. If you're black, you can't be racist.
I'm sorry, but the definition of racism is hating somebody based on their skin color.
That doesn't matter. The definition doesn't matter, hero. It's
I know,
culture
facts
wars,
don't
man.
matter, right?
Facts don't matter. Don't you know that? Facts don't matter anymore, hero?
That is true.
But this dude straight up, like, he has some seriously racist articles that he wrote. Like, I saw one of the...
that's all he writes.
It is. Like, he straight up...
I can't make that opinion, but I heard about it.
In one of the articles he wrote, he straight up said that he had a problem with the sheer number of white people that he ran into in Flint, Michigan.
That sounds like a him problem rather than a Flint, Michigan problem.
I don't disagree. But
who gives a shit what color you are?
I digress.
I mean, really, who cares?
Like, seriously, this
fuck?
guy is straight up grade A dog shit.
Yeah, he's a garbage human. Where's the garbage human? There, I got it. Hold on.
Garbage human.
There we go.
There it is. There
he might be
garbage human.
Gay. Yeah. So
you know what?
Yeah,
he might be. I wouldn't be surprised. But hey,
hey,
that's
he
what
can do
he
him.
likes.
You do you. You do you, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good
this guy
Lord.
can take a long
Good
walk
Lord.
off a short pier. So as far as that's concerned, the guy's a dick.
Yep.
And I like the kid's head.
Emotional damage.
There we go. That's very Asian. So that's very Asian for sure. I like some people's like, are you Jewish? No, I'm Italian. So
Yeah.
like you get that. I don't look like this because I don't hit question mark blocks and have a mustache and have a brother named Luigi. I'm sorry. I don't look like a little fat plumber.
I mean, not everybody can rock the red cap with an M on it, bruh.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Wow,
Waluigi. Yahoo!
wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Waluigi. All right, we beat this dead horse. And I know that's a Native American. I know there's some Native American joke to that, but I'm not going to touch it. There we go. Soda
Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza or anything in general.
That is correct. Thank you, Soda, for the 100 biddies. Let's start the love train. I'm gonna call this the love train, not the hype train. I'm gonna call it the love train.
Love train.
Love train, because we love each other.
Whoa. Wait,
Yeah.
It is Friday, so okay. I'm
It
down.
is Friday. It's the weekend. If you must ask, you know the answer. And there's the badger.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. Uwu.
No.
Oh my god. Another funding success. Star Citizen. The game that won't die, that makes a lot of money.
You mean the
Yeah.
game that won't be born?
Right.
Right? That's
I
yeah.
mean,
Elephants.
Is-
Lots of elephants have been born.
is
before
anything
this.
about this game playable yet?
Yeah,
I don't know. We
kind
gotta
of.
ask Moa Beatty. Let me call Moa Beatty.
I've
Paul
watched a
Moa
few
Beatty.
streams.
Will he answer?
I don't know.
Excuse
Do
me.
they have phones in Indiana?
No.
Good.
Well, let's ask their
casinos.
neighbor. Let's ask their neighbor. Hey, Raven, are you out there? No, she's not out there. Dang.
No. She's sleeping. She got to stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's like working double time at her job. She's like us. She's like tired all the fucking time.
I've heard. She's
gave
been
her like
apparently going like full tilt ever since she got back from vacation.
Yeah. So she didn't have any clips the last couple of weeks. I didn't make any just to give her a break.
Yeah. So my
look out for your mental
understanding,
health.
my understanding is this game has been in like alpha for like damn near 15 years or something.
Like our website.
Like that.
Just kidding.
Well, at least our website's making progress now.
Yeah, that is true. The website is making progress because if I'm in charge of it, it's not making progress. But Oni and Mariner are actually making progress. It's not a dig at them. It's a dig at more at myself before they were even on board. So I just want to make that clear, Oni. It's not a shot at you.
This fucking game has been in like alpha for like 15 years.
One time in band camp, I shoved a flute up a.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
Soda.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
But
Good Lord.
Stupid.
Like, this thing's been in alpha for like 15 years, and they got people that are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on ships for this game, I hear. You know what?
Money?
I think the details probably come from a better informed person. But I guess they made a record-breaking crowdfunding day or something. Somebody funded them for like millions of dollars in a single day, and it was like, the fuck? For a game that's not even done anything but alpha for like almost 20 years?
3 million.
Those people
right?
should give us the money for the studio. I'm just saying.
Right?
Oni.
But yeah, Soda, please give me more details on Star Citizen. What is this fucking game about?
It's kind of like a jacked up. What the fuck? How do you explain it?
Starfield.
Yeah, there you
What
go.
the fuck?
It's. I remember, like I said, many years. I mean, this is back when I was streaming full time. And I had somebody in my TeamSpeak. Yes, fucking TeamSpeak.
Wow. You're old.
Wow.
You're fucking
It was
old.
I'm
like,
not-
hey, if I buy a $25,000 ship, will you be one of my crewmates? And I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Like, and apparently that's pretty low end. Like, you're fucking nuts.
You could
dude.
buy like a real car for 25 grand.
Yeah, but they go up to I don't even know. Like,
Half a
I've
mil, I
heard,
think.
yeah, I think hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, what the fuck? Where are these people? Like, how do they have that much money? And like I said, I've watched some streams and all. I see some woman or lady, girl, whatever, crashed her ship. And I'm just, well, there goes whatever she spent on that ship. Like, even if it's a bug or a glitch, they don't care. They're gonna keep your money, so. And this
Gazoo. What the fuck? Star Citizen is to gamers what religion is to the masses. You just gotta have faith.
oh my god.
Oh wow.
You gotta have faith.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Coach.
There,
Yeah.
that's going in the trailer. Him dancing, gotta have faith.
But the problem is, apparently, like I said, if you pay for one of these ships and you crash it, gets blown up, gets wrecked, whatever, you have to pay to get it back. It's not like you just respawn, so.
That sucks.
Let's actually look up what is the most expensive.
Oh god, he's looking it up.
What is the most expensive Star Citizen? Shit. What the fuck?
Oh Jesus, he found it worse.
This one says no, that can't be right. I don't know what the currency is, but it's 32,294,500 AUEC. I don't know what.
AU is Australian dollar. And
Well, that's
Isn't
no
that
way.
euro?
That's
I
no
don't
way
know
in
what
hell.
Oh,
the
Australian,
EC is.
Australian, yeah.
I don't know what EC is though.
Well, that's even more American. That's like 50 million. Like, no way in fuck.
Elon Musk's got 5 of them. AU is Austral unit. Mariner says.
Okay. Hey, Mariner, what's up? There's a bunch that
Mariner
are
is here.
$50, $55. Let's see. Oh, they got a whole list of them here. 450, 600.
Distance from the Earth to the Sun is 1 AU.
I'm not seeing any super stupid amounts.
Oh, Mariner, you might want to stick around for our next topic too, by the way. Just for you, buddy.
My phone just started talking. What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's what
Holy
you get
shit.
for having an Apple phone.
No, I was on an app and it went to a live. That was weird.
So it seems like most people play with $300 chips, and even then, you know.
It's still, you were right. I think you said something like a $3 million revenue day or something like that.
Well, apparently there's a new chip pack that unlocks every one in the game for $30,000. There you go.
Oh, damn. Still, just the amount. Like, I don't personally enjoy the idea of spending constant amounts of money for a game, especially when it's been in development this long and my intent was to support it as something fun to play for
right. But that's like
bit.
PoE. If you guys play Path to Exile out there, like you play a season, it's good, you buy the cosmetics, you know, it could be a couple $100. You're supporting a free game and they did a good job, you reward them for it. This what it's been in alpha for fucking at least what 10 years.
No. I thought it was something like 15 years, but
maybe longer. Like it was the last time
that's not true, Gazoo, but I respect your opinion. I'm just saying, I got my delivery.
So we're at 11 years right
now. 11 years. Okay, so I was 4 years too long.
That's what she said.
She stuck around, didn't she?
Apparently. Yeah, well, she's getting hot now. You gotta keep up with her now. So, saying.
I also spend time in the gym, so anyways, I just cringe, the level of cringe in my soul. Hundreds of thousands of dollars spent and millions of dollars going to this development, and still don't have a game.
No.
This is worse than a Marvel movie.
Here's a good one. The Star Citizen gained 3.5 million in crowdfunding in one day, but release date still remains a mystery.
Oh my god.
That's kind of exactly how I feel. Like, seriously, we're talking about let's try to compare this to something else. In the movie industry, lately I've been saying that you're spending too much money on development of a movie, guys. $200 million means that your goal for profit is very lofty. I hope that you deliver and then
someday
they flop.
That's why they keep on making remakes, because they don't want to take that risk. Because when they take that risk, there's no creativity in it, or the people don't even, let's say, watch or research the content. A great example of this is the Halo show on Paramount. Not one person writing for it knew the storyline for Halo. No. Do your fucking research. If you did your research and stuck to the storyline, your R&D would be cut in half, literally cut in half, because you already have the source material.
It was money in the bank. Like it was a license
fucking dunk.
It was a license to print money.
Yeah. No, let's take off his helmet. Let's make him gay. And that's great.
And lame, apparently. I think the only thing they failed to do was put a chicken. Wait, no, they did that.
Put a chicken and make a gay.
And lame.
And don't forget the token black friend. You got to throw that in there too.
Oh yeah.
Token, not token. Token.
Oh,
Token?
Yes.
Don't disrespect that man.
Don't respect the token.
No, that's his real name. Token, that they've called Token for whatever many years, is Tolkien.
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's why they were like, Stan thought he was a racist.
Oh wow.
Because he's always called him Token when his name is Tolkien.
Wow.
Yeah, see the little things you miss.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry I missed the last 10 years of South Park to get that reference.
You had to watch the one episode. So.
Ah, gotcha. So that's the secret, guys. Let's make a bullshit game, never release it, and just keep on collecting money for it. Who's in?
Oh, they did that with the MMO. The guy took millions and millions of dollars and put out basically trash assets from Unreal, and oh yeah, he got fucking disappeared.
You heard? Did y'all hear about? Oh god.
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was like it's not Avalon. Maybe it was Avalon, something like that. Oh, it's like the other one too, that the Planet Earth one where they were selling real plots of Earth and for tons of fucking money.
Oh, kind of reminds me of that Netflix director that I just heard about this past week, where he freaking got paid like $50 million from fucking Netflix, didn't produce a single episode of the show, bought 5 Rolls Royces, a $400,000 watch, and then took Netflix to arbitration saying they owed him another $14 million. And they're like, what? And he's like, hey, you guys wrote in the contract that it was mine to do with what I wanted. Huh.
Wow.
And the only reason this all came out was in discovery and divorce court with his wife.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
Chronicles of Valeria, that's it. Badger God. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
You guys ever want a good read or a good watch, look up that on YouTube, and they kind of did like, this game and put it on, crowdfunding and got millions and millions of dollars. And people are like, where's the game? And the game looked like the original Oblivion or something, like, wait, it was fucking trash. It had a good concept. It was supposedly you made your characters kind of like World of Warcraft, except when you died, you passed your lineage on to the next guy, and you could just keep going over and, passing your lineage down. And yeah, it's just so funny if you guys have time to watch it. So
Perfect. Mariner, are you still out there, buddy?
It's canon. It's canonical. It's Hero, the IT guy. Hero is canonical in the Fallout world. He is in head of one of the factions.
Nah, I'm not that cool.
He's got 25 different IT certifications. He's in charge of the IT faction. He can crash your hard drive just by looking at it.
I will be in this movie on one of the monitors, so watch the Easter eggs.
That's funny.
So apparently Amazon is going forward with the show. Apparently it's going to be canonical, according to
it's canonical.
There's that big word again. He likes using that word. Canonical.
Yeah. Canonical.
But
chronological
canonical in my butt.
The conical or
I've also
the
heard several concerning things about it. Apparently Amazon didn't learn their lesson from the Lord of the Rings show.
That you guys made me watch. Fuck you guys.
I didn't make you do shit.
I'm still gonna go watch it one day when they get a couple seasons in.
That they're not gonna have another season.
I thought they were gonna do like 8.
Nope, they're done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so fun. It's not canon if you change the canon, right?
I'm telling you that, Soda, because I said that to you about Rick and Morty to get you to start watching, and there was 3 more episodes left.
I gotta leave and go to Florida. I'll be back tomorrow.
Hey, you gotta make sure you make a stop first before you go to your destination.
After I go and kill him.
He's gonna have blood on his hands. He want to go before.
He's like, before you get angry, I don't want to see Soda when he's angry.
But anyways, so apparently they're changing
140 over 90.
the lore behind Fallout in this show, but they're still saying that it's lore accurate somehow.
What's Fallout again?
Ask Mariner. Hey Mariner,
Okay.
jump into the
Hey,
chat
Mariner,
real
what's
quick.
Fallout?
Fallout
kidding.
is an amazing game based in
Very.
an apocalyptic world where the bomb has dropped and everybody is starting to come out of their nuclear shelters.
Yep. But yeah, apparently.
I'm sure all of us nerds already knew that.
I'll forgive the ignorance.
I am kidding. I am kidding. Yeah, I am kidding.
But yeah, so I've heard several things that are cause for concern to me. They didn't learn their lesson from Lord of the Rings. They're doing a bunch of questionable, I don't know. It just feels like they're playing with social politics a lot again, and they're changing some backstory to fit their needs and still saying that it is lore accurate. ...
This is station identification. You are watching Lagging Out Live. I am Chieftain. To my right is Blacklight Oni. On the bottom row, in no particular order, is Hero the IT guy and the only host that runs at 60 frames a second. Soda Pop. And we are currently talking about the new Fallout series coming to your Amazon streaming service.
Why am I being attacked like that?
don't forget to hit that follow button or biddies, or if you want to follow us, super chat, smoke signals on our other streaming sites. We are currently on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. So just make your presence known, and we'll respond to you in the chat. Because hopefully there's somebody in Kick, right? Is there somebody in Kick? Say yes.
Oh shit!
I'm in Kick.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you're kicking ass. Okay, great, awesome. So make sure you're there, so that way we can get enough follows on Kick, so that way we can get those subs there as well. Because we live by your generosity. Either you sitting in the chat, contributing in a positive and fun way, or sometimes calling me a dick, which is kind of the MO.
Dick.
Exactly, see? You can do that as well. So now back to Hero.
I will say that the show does look like what they've done with the show so far. The screenshots, the set pictures.
Yeah.
They look great.
Yeah, look nice.
They look
I'd buy
really
that for
good.
$1.
But then I felt like they looked really good most of the time on the Lord of the Rings set.
They did.
I will say, please forgive me if I am doubtful, if I have a lack of faith in their skills to deliver. Anybody else have anything to say about this one?
I haven't heard from Oni in a while. What do you think, Oni?
I haven't seen too many photos, but they do look good. Obviously, the big face we're looking at is a ghoul, and they look like the, a ghoul in Fallout.
Right.
Now, I'm sure with touch-ups there may be some changes later. I personally would assume there'd be a bit more grime, a little bit more, sand and dirt and soot and shit. That's what I would expect. But I will say possibly something going in their favor is that they aren't sharing the specific story of the game or of the show. They're just saying it is a show that is canonical in the Fallout universe.
Yeah, but Mariner pointed out before he went back to his game that they're stealing concepts for specific towns from lore and combining them to make their own story. And it feels like they're kind of trying to cut corners.
And that's a very real possibility.
Yeah, I hope not.
However, at the same time, I question if they're trying to make it as a prequel to some of the situations going on. I wonder if they're doing it as a way to make it accessible to more people.
Hey Mojo, what's up?
The Mojo.
Hello. So
Mojo.
I don't
Thank you,
have
Mojo.
100% faith in it, but I think it is very telling that they aren't saying too much. Usually trouble happens when they won't shut the fuck up.
True.
I know how that feels.
It's unprofessional. Whose birthday is it?
It's
What?
my wife's birthday. Yes.
Well,
She's
somebody-
21.
Happy birthday, awesome. Oh, okay. All right. It's like, who the fuck
Oh,
is
nice.
Badger?
That's a nice wig form.
Oh no, it's just her bonnet.
No.
Oh, you're talking about that. I thought you were talking about what was on her head. Yes,
Oh, I
that's
thought
what
that
she
was
used.
a butt plug.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What do you think I used when I took my wig making class?
Butt plug? Whoa,
The
dude.
wig head
Wig-
form.
Wig
I
plug.
actually didn't realize that it was visible until now.
It's the thing that looks like a giant light bulb, but it's
yes, I
about as
know.
dim as I am.
It's so does butt.
Can you
God.
attach that to a bust like my background here, Oni? You see, like, oh, you can't see it, but never mind. When my
Depends.
T-shirt sits on the
It-
front.
I have an
It
extra
depends.
bust you can have.
No, I don't want yours.
It depends on the attachment, but it could. It could. I've heard of instances where they can, but kind of fucking
Okay.
expensive.
We get our bust on Amazon to take our, autographed jersey pictures in and shit. My bust isn't good enough. Yeah.
The lagging out, the lagging out jerseys, the hockey jerseys.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd wear that shit.
I can't wear hockey jerseys in Florida. It's just too fucking hot.
Oh, I wouldn't wear a hockey jersey. It'd be like a baseball jersey. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Basketball jersey,
Mm,
sport ball jersey.
They're sexy.
What's the over and under that? To get back to this, the over and under that it'll get past season 1.
I hope so. I want to see a good movie. I mean, they are setting it in a time period that could be kind of tricky. That's the only thing I see. So, because we are in the future, but then again, everything's wrecked, so.
not just that everything's wrecked, but it's not just future, but it's an alternate future where technology advanced differently.
Right. Yeah.
So everything has a 50s, 60s diner aesthetic.
It's a retro future. That's what they call it.
Because didn't the bomb go up in that time period though, right?
Not just that, but technology advanced differently. All vehicles were powered by mini nuclear reactors.
Oh. I just love the soundtrack. Hopefully they put the fucking soundtrack in.
Bidenomics.
We need uranium fever. We got it going. They need to put that in there. So. Or bingo bongo bongo, I don't want to leave the Congo. You know what I'm talking about. Okay?
Badger goes, it won't. It's gonna fail. If it's good, they won't extend it.
Oh, what a great attitude to have, Badger.
What? Mom, let's say I thought you didn't know. You didn't watch it anyway, so it don't matter.
It's a retro future. That's what Hero is talking about. That's what he means by technology advancing in a different way. It's what they call a post-apocalyptic retro future. I guess you would call it something crazy like that.
But I just
very descriptive.
I really love the Fallout storyline. I actually I didn't know for the longest time that the original games for Fallout started on like as far back as like Super Nintendo and Nintendo. Like I did not know that for the longest time until probably a couple of years ago. What
in the hell is your wife playing?
I honestly don't know what she's playing.
I know what she's playing. Lethal Company.
Oh, is that what she's playing?
Lethal. Okay, yeah, I think that is it. I just see it out on my screen.
She screamed yet?
Yeah, she kind of did. She kind of goes, I died.
Can't wait to see the laser guns on the Brotherhood of Steel. If they have good effects combined with the sets, costumes, it's going to be killer.
Okay, I will say, and this is something that I understand I'm a little picky on. I did see one of the suits of power armor.
It looked pretty cool. The one I saw looked cool.
It's the same issue you're going to run into with Warhammer, with Iron Man to an extent. It's the exaggeration of proportions. In order to make a body look imposing, the head must be smaller in comparison to the body of a typical proportional.
I like boobies.
Me too.
So with the power armor that I saw, it technically was correct based on proportions of the human body. However, it looks weird because the helmet is more appropriately sized to a human head, where in the video game, the helmet is much smaller and the body is much bigger. So the figure looks more imposing. So I'm not saying the costume looks bad. It's just that the proportions were always going to be different.
I never get to see any though, Chief.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
Oh, boobies. Okay.
Zing.
Anyways, go ahead, Oni.
So that will probably be a bit of a challenge, and it probably was a huge challenge. You know, you got to sacrifice a little something. And for all we know, the reason why they're combining cities and towns isn't necessarily just for the story. It could be that looking at the same desert features for swaths of time might not be the most conducive to a fun TV experience. So having places to go that aren't necessarily just pure cactus and sand shit could be a thing.
Kiss my butt soda.
Oh, that only took a while.
Oh,
didn't he already do that? Wait, let's not go there.
Whoa. Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay.
Dum dum dum. I don't
want to die. Me with silence. Do do do. She blinded me.
I feel her staring through my soul. Look at her. She's like.
Sorry, only sad face.
Badger, it's not you. It's certain people putting their foot in their mouth. And unless they want to wind up like a pretzel, I suggest that they remove that foot from their mouth. Why are you putting it on soda? He didn't say shit.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay.
Me? I didn't say anything. I didn't say a damn thing.
I'm not looking at you.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, there's only one left. Oh, okay. We narrowed that down quickly.
Okay. Sorry, I have a guilty conscience, Oni.
Apparently, I do too.
Hi, guys.
Hey, damn it, Keanu Reeves.
You look cute, Oni. I like the look. I don't know.
A cute evil
the way
look.
that the hair comes over the side, looks good.
I will destroy every fucking one of you.
Oh, shit.
You look nice.
She does look pretty today. I don't know what it is. Did you do something
there
different?
You go. That's a much better description. She does not prefer to be called cute. That's like calling a flamethrower adorable. Unless you're Oni, that doesn't work.
Uh-oh, now Magnum's in trouble.
I want to see Ponyo, Chi, and Smitty.
See, the problem is he might like that.
Uh-oh. I will always call her Chi.
I'll be honest. If I had any sort of,
it's a term of endearment. I keep forgetting she doesn't like the word. I'm sorry, Oni.
I don't like being called cute.
Everybody's looking to die today. I see.
Because I feel cute. It's like babies.
Every bone in your body.
Like babies are cute, puppies are cute, men are not cute. And that's just my philosophy.
It's like when I say guys can't be bisexual, or either they're gay or they're not. I say it jokingly.
No, you don't.
Okay, I don't.
See, I feel like Magma is the only one that has leave to call her cute, and while he gets berated by her constantly, he will get away with it.
Uh-oh.
Quick, someone send her a Baja Blast.
I think she
I
probably...
still have a case.
I was gonna say...
As long as
we got to
not...
find out when Taco Bell gets the Baja Blast sorbet, Oni. Like, gotta let each other know when that happens.
Probably not in the middle of winter. It was snowing
not now,
earlier
of course.
today.
No. I know. I like probably we got to remind each other that's gonna happen. That's the thing.
And I think it was gelato. So.
Oh, was it gelato? Okay. Right. It was
like
gelato.
To have a gelato with me?
Thank you to our boosters, Soda Pop, Hypernova. I said it again. Hypernova, the Mariner, Ezreal, Stormwolf Song, Prophet, and Tyrandeth.
We need that one last one, people. We need one more. We're like been 7 out of 8 for months.
It's so off balance. It's triggering Soda's,
OCD. Yeah.
OCD. Yeah. I almost said PTSD.
And look, he's actually got it perfectly aligned on the left and the right. Wow.
Look at that. I got extra points. Look at that. Yeah.
Bonus points. No, not bonus points. Barely passing.
Barely passing. Not passing with flying colors, but barely passing.
That's the motto at our school. Barely passing.
That's my middle name. Barely passing. But Hero doesn't find any value in Discord Nitro, but you know who does? Everybody else. Because you can actually update or make the videos higher quality, so when your friends are streaming, it's a higher quality. Also, you can play Words with Friends in a lot of different games when you do Discord Nitro in our department there, in our server. So there is some value to some people, Hero.
Let me clarify that, sir. When I say there isn't value in it, I say we don't get anything for it.
No, he's saying he doesn't hang out with us enough to watch us all streaming our shit every night. You know?
We do not have monetary gain when you give your money to Discord. Discord takes it and then fucks off with it. Whereas if you use our QR code, or you donate to us, or give us biddies, or super chat us on YouTube, we get monetary gain.
He sounds like one of those rich bigwig Republicans.
Wow. No, what I sound like is a fucking capitalist, and you'll like it. We appreciate your money. Unlike all of those other companies, they hate you.
He's right. He's right about that. He's right about that. But we do have fun, and it doesn't cost that much. But you don't have to. You can still have fun in there. And I think we're at like 1280 by 720, and we can still play some games in there like poker. But Soda's kind of a card shark, so the only one that could beat him is me because I'm awesome. But I know because we played cards since we're 5. That's probably why. But yeah, that is an option. That is an option. But if you want to donate to us, or you want to donate to me, so that way I can do this full time and quit my other jobs, that'd be great too. I want to be the king. I want to be the king of kick. That's my goal. There's a queen of kick. I want to be the king of kick.
Nope. We've got one whole viewer.
Oh, there's a kitty.
It's sorry. Alert. We got 2 viewers.
Kitty cam.
Oh, yeah. One's me and one's Badger.
Well, no, that's what it is. Yeah.
All hail the void.
Also, do not forget all our amazing social media outlets: TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, X, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. Check us out today, and I will someday put that cleaned up logo in there that I fixed and forgot to put in there. Not fixed, but pulled, made a PDF out of it, and then now can't find it. But other than that,
his organizational skills are.
I hate my life. I'm so tired all the time. From
New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution: T-shirt, logo, and I don't know.
Getting a girlfriend.
Yeah, that too.
He's gonna have a woman in January or February.
Oh my god!
What? You're the only one that got that.
Yeah, I know. It's the inside jokes that the chatters don't appreciate. Oh, this is a sad story. You know how you guys know how I can't deal with death and dated T-shirts and stuff like that. It's just anything that has a expiration date or an unfortunate circumstance that makes me sad. So who else better to introduce this than Blacklight Oni?
So, unfortunately, Larian Studios lost a very well-respected and cherished member of their team. Mr. Southworth was one of the lead animators on Baldur's Gate 3. And unfortunately, at some point last year, he was diagnosed with cancer. And unfortunately, as 2023 progressed, it only got more and more aggressive. And unfortunately, he passed away last week. Although we didn't have a show last week, as you know, so we wanted to announce that, have a special place here, so that we can see, just as an example, some of the faces of these games that people really do like, people love, that inspire people to want to be where Mr. Southworth was, to go and be a part of that community, to help build that community. It's never easy to say goodbye to someone who means so much. And even though I would never be able to tell him from Adam, but the fact that his game in the end has impacted numerous people, and recently was given some very, very high praise and accolades at the Golden Joystick Awards, and thus is in the running for several other gaming awards very, very soon. I hope he was able to see just how far his skills and his talents went, and our thoughts are with Larian Studios, because you don't get to where he is without building a community and having that culture and climate near you. So thank you for helping to develop such a great game, and I hope your family is doing as well as could possibly be expected.
Oh my God, Badger, just because you can doesn't mean you should. For God's sake. I'm gonna change your name to Trash Panda.
Oh my God.
I tried that. That stuff's nasty. Heat it up on enough cold. Ugh.
What?
Ravioli in a can.
You aren't exactly a stellar role model for healthy eating, Oni.
I didn't say I was.
At least she said fuck cooking. Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. You eat a cold too?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my God.
I drink soda that is a year or two past the best buy date.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Anyways, so topic at hand. Well,
I like haggis.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that.
It's just another sausage.
I wouldn't know how to cook
more
for you,
like a
Oni,
liver
if you came
with
over for dinner.
Stuffed things, but
that's
anyway.
What she said.
Yeah, but I don't think she was proud of it.
I like where this is going.
But anyway, so yeah, Larian Studios, this guy, I hear tell that he was aware of his illnesses, that I think it was cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that he knew he was terminal.
Yeah.
He knew this would be his last game. And all I can say is I'm insanely proud of it. I ain't done with it. I'm about 60 hours invested, and I don't even think I'm halfway through.
I didn't have the time. It's amazing.
It is a
That's why he doesn't hang out
game.
with us. He plays video games instead.
Yeah.
When I have time. I just happen to find time when family is with me and watching me, and yeah.
Okay. When he's not cleaning his guns or is lubing up his cocking string for his crossbow.
Gotta lube that cockbow.
Anyways, so wish I didn't read that.
Yeah. I
it's just
remember
another sausage.
Yeah. Isn't it like a goat's stomach or something like
no,
that?
sheep.
Sheep. I thought it was sheep liver stuffed with shit.
No, you're going to be adding, like they said, the vegetables, but it uses what's called the offals. So you're talking about like lungs, heart, just general things you don't really want. And you mix it together with vegetables, you mix it in some oats.
Sounds like fucking delicious to me.
Mix it with some suet. Suet is the fine fat that's gathered around the kidneys. And you put it in the sheep's stomach, you tie it off, and you boil it. It has a nice texture. Then some Scotsmen, then of course some Scots decide to fry that too. They're like, oh, it's haggis? What if we deep fry it?
You deep fry everything, it's good.
Debatable. Anyways, so yeah, this fine gent, I hear he put his all into it. He knew he was going soon, and he knew this was his last game. And I hear that he shared the details with his colleagues and coworkers, and he was he not the cinematics lead? Like a lot of the audio video cutscene stuff.
I don't know.
Either way,
he might have been.
It's sad to see him go, but I feel like the cinematic lead. It says in the notes here, hey, good job, Badger. Thank you.
Thank you, Badger.
I just gotta say the just everything about it is his work has been phenomenal. I have been impressed. It's been his. It's obvious he put his all in this, and
not a lot of pictures of him, because like this looks like a picture for an ID card, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, let's remember he's part of the development team. He was probably more private, so
maybe, yeah.
That's how you know they're one of the good ones.
And I'm pretty sure they said he was there for several years.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to be a lead, that's usually how it happens. They hire within.
Yeah.
They publicly post it, but they hire within, which is a stupid law.
Yeah, I agree.
Law, but it's kind of required.
I'd rather not know that I can't get the job than waste my time writing out a cover letter and resume and then sending out for the job and go, thank you for your interest, Chieftain, but we hired somebody else that really closely more resembles what we're looking for. I'm like, have you seen my resume?
Obviously not.
Is it AI now? It's like, just, no, they're looking for keywords. I'm going to pay Soda to redo my resume. This is funny because I teach resume class.
I don't know. Do it. I don't know. There's so many schools of thought on resumes now. Mine is 3 pages long.
Mine is too.
So. And I don't believe in cover letters.
I used to believe that, but now from my industry, I have to. I started doing them again because I'm not getting anywhere. So I figured, yeah, I don't believe in cover letters either. But if they say it's optional, I'm throwing it on there. I'm spending the 5 minutes and doing it. So I just have a template and I just change the template and just send it. So
which is probably the best way to do it. I used to, and it just collected dust.
Yeah, I tell my students to actually do a digital website on their a digital resume on their website, and then have a downloadable PDF for that, because there's some companies that want the physical copy. So I always tell them, and Soda's probably heard this so many times, don't give them an excuse not to hire you.
No, they
To
try.
answer your question, Badger.
They try.
To answer your question, Badger, how does a digital file collect dust? Have you ever seen a floppy disk?
No, what is that?
Actually, fun fact. So we have a pattern room. I'm going to assume everyone knows what a pattern room is.
Yeah.
Room full of patterns. And these patterns are held in, big envelopes in filing cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the patterns I had to grab
Huge.
had a floppy disk inside.
Now, Oni, is it the big floppy disk or is it the little ones? It's okay.
The
it's
3.5.
The 3.5.
Not the 5 1/4.
Okay.
So that
They call
sucker had been in there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I don't know what's on there aside from all I can assume would be photos.
Lemonade stand.
But
That's a good
when I
game.
was at work, I looked
Like
at
that
one of my
reference?
coworkers and I'm like, holy crap, this is a relic of another time. Why is this even in here?
Yeah, right? How did it get in there? It's crazy.
Nobody's looked in there in 20 years.
No, here's the thing. Some of those patterns are definitely older, but at the same time, you try to avoid removing things from pattern folders unless you really, really have to. For posterity, and also because if something goes missing and it winds up, oh shit, that was important, maybe don't do that. And again, it's a floppy disk. It's not like it's matter space.
Just stick a magnet up to it, it'll be fine.
I mean,
fuck up, Soda.
There's probably nothing in that office that could use that disc anymore.
Oh no way now.
No. I'm sticking up Soda's ass.
Sweet.
So I think that's old enough to play it.
Wow.
You're probably right.
No,
I mentioned
there.
I don't know if anyone heard me say it when she said floppy disk. I said lemonade stand, and you heard Soda laugh. There was a game on the big on the original. They think the big discs like this. There's a thing called lemonade stand. You had to buy lemons, sugar, cups, and it would give you a scenario. The day is 78 degrees. It's partly cloudy. How much you're going to sell your lemonade for that day, and if you get it right, if you sell it a certain amount, you make a lot of money. Then, like, you say, oh, you use this many lemons, this much. And like the goal of the game is like to be a lemonade tycoon or something like that. I don't remember the whole thing, but I never got to play the whole game because our classes were 42 minutes long. But yeah. But those were fun games.
Gazoo remembers it.
Petrus Farms remembers. So guys, if you remember, we're on TikTok, and if we get 150 followers on TikTok, we can actually go live on there too, and I can set it up so that way we can have not one, not two, not three, but 4 places to multi-stream at once.
Sweet.
Isn't that amazing?
Awesome.
And whether Hero likes it or not, he's going to be on a Chinese app, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, they're going to steal my information." But
not like my soul, but
good news, Hero, is that the algorithm on TikTok allows for more viewers, so you get cross-pollination here. Just ask Beeman Bandit, because she's kind of popular on there. So if we can do that and get about, like, I don't know, $25,000, we can all go to TwitchCon or something like that. We'll hire a limo bus for Oni, and she'll drive there in the lap of luxury in a king-size bed and drive there, and we'll all fly first class, and we'll meet her, and she'll be there coming out like with her pimp cane and her hair like super spiked up. My dream is to see Oni's hair like super spiked for a con. Is that a feasible dream to have?
Oh yeah.
Will
Oh yeah. I
that
can
ever
make that
happen?
happen.
Okay. Yeah. If you needed product, I'd also buy you the product. Because I want to see that so bad because you have a mohawk and it should be displayed in all its awesomeness.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is going to happen one day.
Oh, Ticker is on YouTube or was.
Oh, what's up, Ticker? Hey, Ticker. Our alerts are working on there as well. There's like a group of me just dancing if you do like super chat or something.
Of course, Ticker goes to the dark side rather quickly. Ticker said, "My mojo is rising just by staring at Hero."
Awesome. Also, guys, this is how we grow. We grow organically. We grow by word of mouth. So let all your friends know that we are on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central. Make sure you tell your friends. And if you're in Arizona time zone, they don't have daylight savings time, so it changes every 6 months. So I don't know what time it goes there, but it starts at 5 o'clock West Pacific time. And someday I want to change this photo and put like one of Oni's pets there, like Ponyo or something in there as well.
It has to be
like,
Schmitty with the derpiest derp look.
All right, whatever photo Oni gives me, I'm gonna replace this one next year with an Oni kitty.
Okay.
Yeah. Or yeah, I'll put that in there, and maybe like we'll slide in one in the corner there of Mariner's kitty in the bottom right hand corner, bottom right third, or something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just to have something different, like to give a little bit of a facelift to the podcast a little bit. I am trying. This background might change next year, guys. I might have a new dynamic background as well. So we'll see. Motion graphics are important. Also, I have to do. That's another thing I have to do. I still got to do that shirt. All right. Check us out on shop.spreadshirt.com/lagginout, or if you put exclamation points lag swag in the chat if you're on Twitch, it'll take you to the link. But if you are anywhere else, there's a link at the bottom there, or it's on our link tree. So if I put lag swag, will that work? Have our alerts worked?
I've been seeing the random one pop up a bunch today. I think it's been working.
There is the link in the chat, guys. I call it lag swag because, you know, I like stuff. I like alliteration as well as, that's not alliteration, but also rhyming stuff. It's just easy to remember. But yeah, make sure you buy one today or buy a bunch. We have a Cricut printer that's going somewhere, and we might do it independently when we do the launch of our website, which is coming soon. We're going to go to beta, right? But we have not agreed on a time, and you guys can go to our website when we go to beta, and Oni would probably have more information on that than I would, because I can't remember shit the last month. Everything's been a fucking blur, and I'm having trouble focusing, and I'm tired all the time. But Oni's tired all the time too, for different reasons. She works hard, I don't. So but this is something we haven't done in a while, Soda.
What?
We haven't done a Soda 6-pack. Millennial Teals. Na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. Chieftain's got to go to Envato and edit something real quick. Na-na-na-na.
Soda's 6-pack. You mean Soda's keg?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Move too far.
Oh, his Tiny Tina obsession again. Okay.
Oh yeah, you know it.
The overage
Tiny
one,
Tina,
not the
will you
underage
marry
one.
me?
Right?
Tiny Tina?
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
I need that clipped out of that video as an audio file so that I can play that on my stream deck.
It's on the playlist. You could just pull it.
Make sure you all go and retweet that video on her X or wherever, Facebook, something.
Yep. It's in our Laggin Out playlist from the Tri-Bar Awards last year.
Which I couldn't find, actually. I went and looked for it yesterday. So.
All right. As you're talking here, I'm going to look for it for you, buddy, and I'm going to put it in the link for you.
Sweet.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude.
All right. So this was brought up actually by Oni, as usual.
Per usual.
apparently, as you guys know, I love Borderlands. I love Tiny Tina. Just the games in general, the whole world in general. And this story comes from they basically, for sure, working on Borderlands 4. That's confirmed. They were working on Tiny Tina's Wonderland 2 and an unannounced Brothers in Arms game. But if you guys have not been, I don't know if we covered this or not, they have laid off a ton of people. You're talking about 713 people, 200 laid off. So it seems to be the only game for sure now is Borderlands 4. Tiny Tina's probably won't make it, and Brothers in Arms have been said to be canceled. Of course, these could be sold off to, other developers. Let's hope, anyways. But let's see.
I feel like they will keep Tiny Tina 2 back in their back pocket to pull out for a rainy day.
Yeah, that's probably a good, assumption. So it's just when I saw the first article, it's like Borderlands 4, Tiny Tina's 2. I'm like, hell yeah. Then you read the rest of the article, then you get depressed really quick. Because Tiny Tina, I know they'll probably keep her in Borderlands 4, but like her game is kind of totally different. And in some sense, Tiny Tina's Wonderland's kind of they do a lot of RPG, Dungeons and Dragons, roll the dice kind of stuff. It's fucking hilarious. And let's hope they do a little bit of changing on Borderlands 4, to keep some new people coming in. And because basically, if you've ever played any Borderlands, Tiny Tina,
kind of played them all.
the game really doesn't start till you beat it, and then it's kind of like Diablo. You go to a harder level, then you go to a harder level, like so.
I don't know. I feel like I was always in it for the story, and the only one that I ever did that with where I just kept going back and getting more gear and like what, the game doesn't start until you beat it. That
Borderlands 3 did a good job on that.
Probably the second one that I did that with.
And she reminds me of Louise from Bob's Burgers a little bit.
She also does the voice for the girl in Horizon. So we need to get her on our show. Yeah, we need to get her on the show someday.
Hero, I do have the clip of him last year, like crushing on Tiny Tina. Do you want me to bring it up?
Sure. But before we go to that, Gazoo was asking, what was Brothers in Arms about?
Well, good question.
The new game, apparently, let's read it. It was let's see, where is it? The last Brothers in Arms was in 2008, which is fucking a long time ago.
Damn.
Hell's Highway, a fourth game. It's a World War II shooter.
Okay.
Fourth one is apparently, like I said, canceled, and eventually will turn into an ill-fated hero shooter, Battleborn. Really, I did not fucking know that. Battleborn is actually a decent game. So, in Fury is a character named Montana, who went on to appear in Battleborn, was one of the 4 Inglorious Bastards. Wow, taking down the Nazis. So that's what they were going with. Man, they could have done good on that book. Oh man, it's always the good ones that
yeah.
I know Hero has something to say.
I think you covered it.
Oh shit. What? Somebody clip that. Hero is speechless. What?
I agree with Gazoo. I've liked every Borderlands game.
Yeah.
The only regret that I have is I haven't beat 3 yet because I was supposed to be playing it 2-player style with my wife, and she hasn't been gaming a lot lately until today.
It's definitely Borderlands.
She knew we were doing a live. She wanted to get on.
Funner with friends for sure. Because Pugs in Borderlands is,
But I was cruising along in single player for a little bit.
Single player, yeah, it's easy when you go through, beat the story, and then, like I said, you start the harder version.
All right, who did what? Wow. Okay. I don't know if anybody's gonna catch that. But anyways, go ahead.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, you're pointing at your cock, so you might want to play.
Oh, well, I'm pointing at the play button.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
so here is Soda simping
again.
Tiny Tina. Last year's Tri-Bar Awards. Don't forget. Next up, we have another brand new presenter. This one is presented by the one and only Soda Pop, and it is best co-op game.
I am here today to present the best co-op game. Do you remember the days of couch co-op? We do. And these games give us something to do while we're waiting for our social security checks to clear. Ha ha ha, good one. Anyway, luckily you don't have to be an old bogey like me to actually play alongside your friends with these titles. Whether you share a couch or not, here are the nominees for the best co-op game.
Best co-op. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. Great voiceover work by me. Evil Dead, the game. Of the dead. It seems Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
It's you, baby.
It's you, baby.
I just realized that they used baby metal for their soundtrack.
The winner is the amazing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Yeah! Cheer! Woo, woo, woo!
He starts looking
Tiny
dance.
Tina is my hero. Just throwing that out there while I do a little jig for her. Tiny Tina, I love you. Will you marry me? I sure hope so.
Thank you, Soda. That wasn't too creepy.
Soda's why did you record that, making it obvious that you were reading a script?
Well, I didn't get to write that one this year. I wrote mine, so it's not as
obvious.
That's why I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Ha ha ha. But yes,
that's how his classes go too. It's like
now that he gets Oni, I just wanted to make it my own.
I know.
Because then we had all this stuff going on lately that just fit right in. So
yeah,
Ghost, I know you know what this is, but please don't make me airmail you a fucking chancla across this goddamn country.
Couch co-op? That sounds like a terrible game idea where the DLC and the microtransactions. What the fuck?
Soda Pop is sticking to canon.
Right. Even though I argued with somebody for probably 6 months that canon wasn't something that, you shot a cannonball out of, just to piss them off.
You wanna bet I may not have a lick of Latin DNA in my blood, but I learned from the finest how to curve a chancla better than a bullet on Wanted. If you've ever met a Filipino woman, trust me, you don't want to. They will curve that son-bitch around your head.
That is true.
Yeah, she had GPS.
GPS.
I think my wife shouted that out at me when I got her around the corner. The fuck, you got GPS on that screen?
I'm just surprised you lived.
Yeah, right?
She was the one smarting off. She even openly admits that she deserved it.
Wow.
Bruh, you might wake up to a pillow in your face.
No, just a sore rib or two.
Yeah, where they can't see it,
Yeah. That's why you hit kids with a bag of oranges. The Bing Crosby used to do.
My right ear remembers well. Mojo, what the fuck?
My right ear remembers well. I want to know what Mojo's drinking tonight. Because I know she marked what she was drinking the other night. So is it a mudslide? You going with a mudslide tonight?
Never call your auntie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never.
That'll do it.
So what is the nickname of Marcus Persson, creator of Minecraft? Notch, Nether, or Herobrine? What is the answer? Mojo says A. Mudslide. I mean, Notch. Tis Notch it. Tis Notch it is. You have to do it in like the pirate voice, right?
Something like that.
Greg Kazoo goes, eh.
He's Canadian, so I know what
He's
that
like,
means.
or is it A?
That's exactly what it is.
A?
Talking about. What are you talking about? We had a good conversation with Great Kazoo and Mojo. Man, they can talk.
Mm-hmm.
God bless them.
About their milk in bags.
Right, milk in bags, not milk in a carton. It's kind of crazy.
It's weird.
So the
Tonight
answer...
is bean juice to make my brain go weird.
Oh my god.
She needed that coffee, is what she said.
I have to hit 3 buttons to get to that effect. The answer is A, Notch.
Yay.
So who got that?
I've
I don't know
never
what's going on with that. No idea
I've
what
never
happened.
heard of Herobrine, and I just assumed that it wasn't B because B was something else completely at the start of the show.
Herobrine is a creepypasta from Minecraft. A creepypasta that was made real.
Gross. It's like butterbeer from like fictional foods.
Wow. Okay, somebody forgot to change the slide. Thanks, guys, for calling it out.
Yeah. Someone forgot to put the name on the top there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when I don't check. We're on Kick and try to make me the king of Kick by going to /laggin out, /laggin out, /laggin out. We actually channels get more revenue from tips and subscribes on Kick than they do on Twitch. So
watch us on both if you can.
Watch us on both. Watch us on one. Let us know you're there. Like, hey, I'm on Kick tonight, guys. And then we'll start chatting on there with you because we try to chat on all 3 of them at once. We have moderators in all 3. So we do watch it during the live, although like I'm like, hey, is anybody on Kick? And then you see in the side chat, oh fuck, I'll be right there.
I've been on there since the beginning, so we're good to do.
Yep. So Soda, I appreciate all your hard work.
I remember every one of them at one point or
work.
another.
I'll try to be more professional in the future.
Yeah, we need you to be less on your avatar and more with your shirtless
I might scare
camera.
Everybody. Or bring a lot of people in. I don't know. The gay guys used to come in my stream all the time.
I find the outcome of that conversation that you told me today absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Here's some of our socials. Here's our socials.
Sure,
Here
you're not
are
the one with
some
the
of our
mudslides?
socials. Kick, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. And it looks like Rumble is finally caught up because some of the shorts are actually dropping in there as well.
Wow.
Someone actually commented is like, this isn't funny. I'm like, well, don't watch. What do you want from me?
We said it wasn't funny.
Like why do you? And I love it when like I get these comments every 6 months on YouTube. I'm not sure if you saw it, Hero, but it's like you guys are talking over the reaction video. I go, you understand that's how reaction videos work, right? It's like, no, you stop the video. I go, that's a different type. I go, I'm sorry you're not enjoying like Spencer looking hot and being funny. I'm sorry you're not enjoying that, but 13,000 people did. So I'm sorry you didn't. What do you want from me? Like, I now do the reaction videos. I do stop the video and then I talk and then I hit play.
I guess you gotta keep up with the times and all that, but still, it's like stupid. I don't.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing to get views on too. If you ever want to get like free views on your channel, do a reaction video. Everyone loves that shit. I don't know why. It takes 5 minutes to make and you get like 5,000 views. It's easy.
I think we made a comment that it was like low effort content at one point.
Yeah, it is low effort.
Kazoo did redeem something.
Oh, he did. Okay, I'm not on that. What did he redeem? A hat?
No. Custom topic.
Oh, okay. Perfect timing.
Lady Ballers movie. Show the trailer.
Oh God.
That
Lady
shit
Ballers?
is hilarious.
Oh my God. You talking about the What Is Woman guy?
Yeah, the Daily Wire making a movie.
It's the Daily Wire Plus movie called Lady Ballers. They're totally clowning on trans in sports.
Okay, Lady Ballers. Okay, hold on a second.
Like everybody from the Daily Wire is on it. Like everybody.
Well, they own the studio now, so they can kind of do what the fuck they want. I think this is their first funny, like comical. The last one they did was pretty.
Oh man,
Toronto and yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me just set it up here.
In a world.
In a world. It's already starting off.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that looks like what's her face?
Oh, wow. Got another comment.
Yes, Mojo. It's not a truck.
All right, let's see what we got here.
In a world where women's sports is being transformed, the Daily Wire calls foul with the most triggering comedy of the year.
Choke slam.
Guys, this is serious. Sports can be your pathway to a better life.
Well, like yours?
Please don't steal my catalytic converter again. Winning matters is the key ingredient in becoming a winner.
Maybe you should try it sometime. Are you gonna move?
I am not.
Oh shit.
Let's cut to the chase. I know you're not a woman.
Hey, you don't know how he identifies.
If you can beat them.
What do you know about the U.S. Opens for the Global Games?
You want us to compete as women. $5,000 prizes.
My lover says you were a great coach back in the day.
My
This
lover.
is the way the world is now. My 8-year-old daughter told me all about it. So a guy can become a girl with no physical changes at all.
Oh, that's called gender fluid.
So I can be a woman on the court and a man in the bedroom. I can't believe it. Nice.
Gender is
when you're
fluid.
sleeping?
Yes.
We could play basketball. We'd have to get the whole team back together.
It's time
We're in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
to play
Lady Ballers.
Line up.
like a girl.
I'm with her. This is my truth.
Oh fuck.
From heroes
Day one of being a girl athlete? I love being a girl.
to sheroes.
We could dominate every woman's sport. Running, swimming, soccer.
I said sport, Felix.
It's ladies basketball, boys. Nobody watches.
Excuse me.
Fine.
Are these seats open?
Oh God.
Never mind.
Getting dunks.
Really? That's funny, Ted Cruz.
And tucking trunks.
No, she didn't.
That is Ted Cruz.
That's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
Oh, it's fucking Shapiro's in there.
One can even be trans age now, which provides Sheelix with a wonderful opportunity to relive all the experiences that she missed out on in school.
Streaming exclusively on Daily Wire Plus December 1st.
That's
There you go,
fucking
guys.
It's should
That's
be fucking good.
Funny, dude. Oh my God. Reactions? Oni?
I'm not really a comedy person, so
What?
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that's a surprise.
It's a
You're
human
funny?
emotion. You can't.
You're funny, so
You
Yeah,
are
I'm funny looking.
No.
I don't watch funny movies very often. Like,
Right.
they're just not something I'm drawn to. Comedy is very subjective.
Right.
I mean, some of the jokes were good. I don't know. I just
speechless.
I know why they're trying to make that movie.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it will do well, especially with the target audience, which is they understand what a target audience is. Apparently not Hollywood.
No.
I guess just for me, maybe it's the fact that it feels a little too close to being on the money for me to be able to
Two on the nose.
separate certain things, because there are certain things that can be very difficult for me to separate emotionally.
Gotta keep it separated.
And that's a good song, by the way.
You're terrible, Chief.
That was a good song. I fucking defy anyone to say otherwise.
I didn't say it was a bad song. I was calling Chief terrible for making that reference.
Gotta
But
keep it
the talk
segregated.
about sports and how and who can compete within them, especially when it seems one side is being more affected than the other,
Right.
it can be a little difficult, especially because ironically enough, essentially women are being told to just accept it,
Mm-hmm.
which seems rather counterintuitive for them to, be a good woman, be quiet, you need to just accept this. And it's like, they're in the sport, they absolutely should be able to have a fucking say. It's their sport, it is their body. So I'm sure it will do well with the target audience. Comedy movies just aren't really my thing. I don't mind comedy in movies and shows. It's when the entire genre is the comedy, it's kind of hit or miss. I do wish them luck. Of course I do. I want them to succeed. But the thing is that they are talking to the very people. They're talking to the very people who already know this. I think if they were to try to branch out to those who might be on the fence, that could do them a lot more. That could do them a lot more good, both in terms of marketing and in terms of, bringing conversation to the
I don't
fore.
even think they give a fuck. They just did it just to appeal to a particular audience. So
No, and they do, and they absolutely have that right. It's their movie studio, it's their company. Go at it. I think though, for them, at some point, if you want to show your prowess, you would be able to reach across the aisle and entice people in good faith, and you'd both come out the better for it. So
I understand that. I don't think that's that type of movie, but I think they want to get on the map for something, and then they can expand upon that.
So they've already done like 2 or 3 other movies.
Oh, they have.
Yeah.
And they
Terror
do
on
all
the
the special-
Prairie, and there was another one.
I had
before that, I think.
Donald Cerrone in it. Yeah, Chief Fighter Donald Cerrone was in that.
Gina Carano was in Terror on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That was like her big deal right after she got unceremoniously unseated from
Shit
Disney.
canned by the Disney.
Yeah. By the bad mouse with the bad touch. Wait, I didn't say that.
Ouch of mouse.
But it's this one. The only thing that there's 2 things that jumped out at me that I wasn't like too thrilled about. With the trailer. Well, 3 actually. One, I'm a little concerned that all the punchlines are delivered in the trailer, but I feel that way with a lot of movies, with a lot of trailers.
Yeah.
I don't like when they do that, and it's awful when it happens. Second thing. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, as we were talking, this popped up. Daily Wire announces $250,000 ad buy for Lady Ballers on X as social media platform feud with Disney.
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's funny. Oh man. But
Good shit.
the second thing that that I'm a little concerned with is Ted Cruz being in the trailer.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't, but not because it's Ted Cruz, but more because
politicians.
Yeah, politicians in general. The third thing that I'm concerned with is this is the kind of movie that Daily Wire Plus said that they didn't want to do. They don't want to be the conservative outlet.
Too late.
They want to be an apolitical establishment, one that's not going to go that's not going to go left or right, but one that's like just doing media and entertainment for the sake of media and entertainment as it should be. And I'm afraid that this is going to send the wrong message. That's what I'm concerned about.
The right has more money. That's what they're
well, I
going
wonder
for.
why. But basically,
we own all.
Basically,
corporation.
The right answer will be, if they're going to put Ted Cruz in a movie, they better damn well be willing to put somebody, I don't know, AOC in another movie.
No.
They won't ever. She won't ever do it, but
they might
give us
mock
some
her
fucking
up.
money.
Be like, yeah, make fun of her like
belly shirt maybe.
I'm guaranteeing
that's all she's good
Ted
for.
Cruz
She's an
is
idiot.
Funny enough, he probably's in there doing some kind of spoof on Congress. Probably knowing him.
That dude makes fun of himself all the time.
Undoubtedly.
He's also in a Senate battle, so it gives him exposure.
Yeah.
I think you guys 6 years ago that spent the most money on a senatorial campaign with Robert Francis O'Rourke and
fucking O'Rourke
and Ted Cruz. Well, Beto Ortiz. Beto. Wow, Beto.
I saw a guy with a fucking Beto fucking sticker today. Like, you kidding me?
It's like the guy's a 3-time loser. So, I mean, he's like the Stacey Abrams of Texas. So.
Right? Yeah, he's kind of a joke here. That's why I was like, what? Did I see that bumper sticker right?
You sure it wasn't a bumper sticker clowning on the guy?
No, it just said Beto, B-E-T-O. Like, that's
I look at people like that, and they tell me, and I'm like, I'm looking at them, and they're telling me what the platform is with a straight face. I'm just like, how does that help everybody? Oh, it doesn't. It gives women a choice, or it doesn't. It's not inclusive. It's just very far reaching. I'm like, how is that a talking point? Like, I mean, how does that help everybody? Oh, it doesn't. We don't care about the other side. I'm like, okay, thanks. You know me, I'm not going to say, yeah, thanks. I'm going to say, no, listen, you fucking idiot. This is how the real world works. But,
well, I mean, you can't
no
fix
lives matter. That's a new
I cannot claim ownership of that phrase.
No,
it's a YouTuber I follow. He made that, and I think we all kind of came up with it too.
It's funny.
Oh yeah, no, he's great.
I hate everybody equally.
Yeah. Exactly, that's his platform.
We should put the
Cheers
no
to
lives.
him.
We should put the no lives matter, and then put like I don't know, Contra guys on the bottom or something like that are dead. Like make it like a video game shirt. That'd be funny. I'm sure someone else.
It matters if you have no lives.
No respawning.
Have the mushroom, the 1-up mushroom on the shirt. It has $0, and then hashtag no lives matter.
There we go. That would be a great video game shirt. You want to piss people off at South by Southwest? You wear that. Where the fuck did you get that shirt? I'm offended. And then you get, where'd you get that shirt? That's fucking awesome.
Racist.
Racist. So you can go burn down another police building? Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Hashtag not professional.
Hashtag not professional. Oh, you should actually put that on a shirt and teach with it.
Oh my god.
Put it on your avatar, not professional. Put your face next to it.
Well, I have clearance for a couple weeks to use my avatar. So.
Okay, you have clearance
until I get the doctor bullshit sign.
It's funny because when I do my classes, it looks exactly like my live stream.
I wanted to say that, like, you don't think these fucking people using these Christmas backgrounds, they're more fucking distracting than my avatar. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's fucking me, dude.
I wanted to be like, yeah, and Joe fucking sits there and blows whistles and says what the fuck all the time, and that's
I'll do that, or I'll do if they say something incorrect.
Dang, I thought I was the only one that caught it. Thank you, Oni.
Wrong, dumbass. That's when they say something wrong.
That's funny.
Not my fault you want someone to play your skin flute.
Right?
Oh.
Hey, it's the weekend. It's okay for him.
That's right. It's only,
or is it her?
It's only gay if you don't wear socks.
I always wear socks.
There you go. That's not gay.
I'm just kidding.
Charlie Kirk next week on the show.
I don't think we talk enough politics for him. He might have an issue if I said Jesus was a street magician though, because he is
would be fucking
he is
great.
very religious, so you know.
Yeah.
That's his I've noticed that's his like end goal on like if somebody says something and he's kind of stumped, we're all made in God's image. That's what he that's like his like go-to thing. Like you're not black, you're not white, you're not Mexican, we're just all
made in God's image.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you didn't go to college, so you're not smart. I love it when they say that to him, and then he starts like I love that shit because that's such a fucking argument from authority.
It's a horrible argument.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people that went to college that are fucking idiots, and I know a lot of people that didn't go to college that are a lot smarter than the people that go to college.
Exactly.
So that is a argument from authority. You know what makes you smarter? Wisdom and making mistakes. That's what makes you smarter. If you're able to learn from your mistake, that's what makes you smarter. That's what school does. Like you make a mistake, you learn from it. You can do that in life as well. It's so insulting. College is a scam, and I teach college.
I mean, it is getting bad, yes, because they try to go like all cash platform. They're like, oh, we're not making any money, so we're going back to where we can take student aid. You know, like they don't care about them kids.
Well, I mean, I care about the kids.
I do too. Well, you know,
yeah,
we do.
And they learn a lot in my classes, and I give a shit. So like. All you can do is as an instructor, what we do, it can't really be taught anywhere else but an academic forum. I mean, you can do apprenticeships, but they're very, 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 very hard to find.
Or you go get LinkedIn Learning.
LinkedIn Learning, Udemy, hire me for $70 an hour, 2 hours a week every week for 10 weeks, which we'll do. We're working on Lagging Out University, guys, so that way we can do the tutoring stuff between Soda and I and anyone else who wants to teach on staff.
So I turn around and see a dead body on the ground on my wife's screen, and my wife is holding a giant stop sign. After ranting for about 5 minutes straight, all I can say is plausible deniability. I didn't hear a goddamn thing.
I didn't see
Red
it.
means stop.
And what else I'm gonna say is, hey, honey, don't worry about it. I'll go grab the acid.
Law.
What'd she say?
She said, thank you. I expect nothing less.
Good answer. Good answer.
It's a smart woman. You married a good woman there. Some might say that you married up.
Yeah.
What'd she say? She's yelling, oh my God. That's all I hear in her fucking game right now.
That's what that game, that's why it's so popular right now. Like just random shit and people die and you hear your friends screaming in the background.
Oh my God.
It's like Among Us, but with more realistic graphics.
All you're trying to get is iron to trade in iron to upgrade your shit, and half the time they don't make it out. Oh, she just scared it, Law. Flip that.
Get in your room. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Oh. You see your daughter? She's like snuck up on her and scared the shit out of her.
That's what made me laugh even harder.
Oh.
Oh, little fucking runt.
Please don't punch. Oh.
No. He came at me and was like, "Did you turn
That's
it
right.
on?"
I am
was
a
like,
lover,
"Oh,
not a
good, 'cause I'm
fighter.
gonna fucking kill you if you turns it on." And I'm like, "Oh, say less, bet." I got the sign and I smacked it. Now it's not my fault that his body is so killable.
That's
No,
funny.
she's not one to rage quit, but when she gets really into a game, she will scream for no fucking reason.
It's like Tourette's or something. Oh, that reminds me. I saw something on TikTok. There was an Uber driver that drove up, and she has Tourette's. And she picked up. He's like, "Oh, would you like to go today?" Shit, fuck. And he goes, "Fuck, shit." He's like, "You have Tourette's?" He's like, "Yeah, me too." And they're like, they're like,
Oh, God.
He's like, "I don't have tics." He's like an older dude, but she's got tics. Like, he goes, "Motherfucker." She goes, "Meow," and he goes, "Meow," and does that.
Yeah,
and
because they go off each other's like,
and they're giggling and laughing about it. They're like, "Oh my God, ma'am, you have a fantastic day." She's like, "You do the same." It was such a funny, wholesome video. I watched it 5 times.
They
It
have
was
that
so
show.
funny.
I don't know where I saw it, but they have they get a bunch of people with Tourette's together, and they're like, ticks will trigger the next tick, and it just goes around the room. They're all having
Oh
a good
my
time.
God.
Like, they laugh about it, but it's a way for them to deal with shit like that. So
Yeah, I like the support. I love the support structure of that sort of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
It's
have
like
Dating with Autism too. That's a really good show if you guys never watched it.
Oh, I did. I heard about it. Like there was like this really sweet guy on there that like found a really nice girl. Yeah, I like the really first one.
Really good. It's in Australia too. So
was it on the? It's called On the Spectrum, I think.
yeah, I think it's on Netflix, I believe.
Yeah, it's a good show. Like stuff like that is empowering to people. So that way, like, hey, you're not alone, type of thing, which is good. Okay, so I think we're done, guys. That was a lot of topics, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So everyone have a good time.
Other than my shit fucking up.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best point. Like
Probably
when
I was
you
gone
weren't
for
here,
20 minutes. They were like, "Yeah, Soda's not here. We can talk." Oh wait, we can do
Yay.
that when he is here, so it don't matter.
On behalf of Soda, Black Light Oni, Hero and his lovely wife.
Happy birthday.
Happy
They
birthday.
say happy birthday again.
He's like, fuck you. I'm trying to get out of here with the stop sign.
I'm Chieftain. We're lagging out live. And we're signing off and lagging out.
Good night,
we'll see
everybody.
most of you next week.
Stop sign.
Good night, Mojo.